There's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. Is everybody? Is everybody?
I've got some important business.
Okay, Sam's got important business. Everybody shut up.
It's very
Okay,
important.
right.
Monty just did a really stinky fart.
Oh, big one. A big
A
tooter.
big one. And he did the big fart, and then he looked at his bum,
Yeah.
and then he looked at me like, why have you allowed this to happen?
Could you maybe do something about this? Because it feels like this is sort of your department.
This is your fault. My bum made a noise and a smell. Can
Yeah.
you fix this?
And I seem to remember that you're in charge of the food and bum stuff. In that you, for some reason,
Yeah.
are very into picking what I make up off of the floor.
Yeah, you love my poop, you fucking weirdo.
You fucking creep. Amy's here.
Would anyone like a nephew update?
Oh, we're a little. Oh, yes, a nephew update. A nephew update.
Max has learned how to tell jokes.
Oh, Max has learned how to tell jokes, and
They make no sense.
he said what was because he had one that made sense, and then he took the format and it made no sense. What was it? What has no eyes?
What do you call a boy with no willy? What do you call someone with no willy?
What do you call? And we're all tense at
And
this
then he
stage.
just made up a word.
And then he was just like,
Ran
and then
out
just
of
like,
the room.
brumba dumba dum, and we're like, oh, okay, right, oh, okay.
So he's learned how to make jokes. He also has made me sing the entirety of the Gaston song.
Yeah. No one.
Like 3
La
times
la la
today.
la 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 la. It's good stuff.
Just
And
a
then,
note:
yeah,
if you're pushing a kid on the swing
yeah.
and he makes you sing a song and you don't know the lyrics, so you look the lyrics up on your phone.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for their feet. You will get kicked in the head.
You will get kicked in the head. You will get taken out big time. So we're playing some Minecraft today. I'm holding Little Flower. And Sam, can you... Because Sam's
Hello.
playing vanilla Minecraft because he's a big chode. Whereas I've got... What? What's that?
Big chode is not possible.
A real chode.
Yes, yeah, no, it's
Given
big.
the definition
No,
of
no,
chode.
but chode just means wider than long. So it can be big.
A real tuna can.
Yeah, a real dinner plate. Anyway, but I'm running a shader packed version. So Sam, take a look and how does it
Oh,
compare?
it looks magnificent.
It's so sweet.
My one
It's-
looks like hot trash.
Why do you? I suppose the question is Sam. Oh, and also by the way, Sam has like literally made a Java server for this and is hosting it on his computer and he's done it all manually. So obviously, thank you for that. But the other question is, why are you playing a piece of hot garbage? You chode. It's
That's
hit me
why.
now. Oh, he's hit me. Okay. Fun for that. My dick is 8 inches in diameter. So yes, so we're playing this. Monty's here and he has opinions about that. And we're gonna do some fun stuff. Sam looks like a horse. I look like how I looked the last time I played Minecraft, which was years ago. And I've got the Trexel skin that somebody made for me. Is that person in chat? And can they say I made this?
Has it got the little Stella Firma logo on the back?
I
Is that
don't
what
know.
that
Has
is?
it? I don't know. Does it?
It's got like a circle
With what looks like a little
some
hammer?
dots.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh
Yeah.
yes, that could be it.
Stood on the rock.
Amy stood on. Oh, hang on. Should we just show everyone the rock Amy just stood on that was in our living in our room? Because Amy stood on a rock.
He said the rock.
Amy stood on a rock. There he is.
There he is.
There he is. He's got stretchy arms.
Maxim.
For when he does his famous move.
I
The
didn't
big stretch
tell
arms.
you about the time at lunch when Rach decided to try and teach Max rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Max waits until like 3 seconds after you've chosen yours.
Smart.
Doesn't look at what you've done at all because
Okay.
he doesn't really understand the game, and then just goes, "I choose," and every time it's rock. Every time.
I love
He
the fact.
doesn't know how to make the finger scissors very quickly.
I love the fact that he's like, I'm gonna cheat. I also don't know how to
He
cheat.
doesn't know the game at all, but
No, that's
it was
incredible.
That's really
quite fun.
fun.
Oh. Right. So yes, so we're gonna play this.
The
But I
sun's
should
going
thank
down.
the sun's going. Oh yeah, should we? Well, can you build a safe little cube for us whilst I read out?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, Penta says I do want to point out. A while ago, we said we should do a stream where Moose and I are admins who make your lives miserable whilst trying to play the game. Just saying. Also, you didn't ask my help, therefore I'm not helping you how to play Minecraft. No, unfortunately, that is Sam's terrible task. It just helped me
Yep.
play Minecraft. So. 71 Penguins has gifted a gift sub to Eloquent Piggy 11 minutes ago. Thank you very much, 71 Penguins. Charlie Void resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 52 months. Feels strange for 52 months to be back at a game where I'd only been here for 2. Terrifying. Now with a Knife has been subscribed for 7 months. Bruh, that's too many. Ali Baxter has gifted a gift sub to Darcy Does Cosplay. Thank you very much for doing that, Ali Baxter. Very generous. Lazy Kiwi gave out 2 community gift subs as well. Thank you very much. Noblesse Jess has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 59 months. And there we are. And then over to the Ko-fis, as it really does get quite dark and the zombies start to arrive.
I've made a hovel.
Made a hovel? Where's the hovel? Sam, where's the
Can you
hovel?
see my nameplate? I'm over here.
Oh, there he is. Hang on, I'll just run over here and get in the hovel. Oh, it's very spooky at night with the shaders. Where's the hovel?
Hovel.
Oh, there he is. The horse emerges from the rock. Okay, so shall I put 2 cubes down?
Sure.
Oh, I've only got the
'Cause they
one.
will
Oh,
bust
there's a
through
door.
the door.
Oh, well,
There is a door, but well, they can. Zombies can break doors down, but it takes them a while.
Okay, I've just put 1 cube. Oh, how do I?
Oh, I didn't. I
around the
missed the opportunity. Criminal Ant said something upsetting. Criminal
Hang on.
Ant said, "She mine on my craft till I cube." Horrid.
Do we have to tell? Do we have to tell the police?
I think we do.
Oh.
Living up to
so-
your name, Criminal Ant.
Bin has donated. Has a monthly donation came from Bin. Thank you very much, Bin. Femme Fatale has donated. Content warning for a Femme Fatale message. There are thorny vines growing under your bed. They pulsate with an unnatural heartbeat. As you inspect the vines, they rupture and spew a foul-smelling blood onto the floor. The vines shoot towards you, seeking to replenish their stock.
No thanks.
Conversely, I like it. More, please. Would get sucked by vines again. Maybe Juno. Moving on. Maybe Juno resubscribed with Prime. Don't forget, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get 1 free subscription via Twitch every month. Please make it us. Please. They subscribed. They've been subscribed for 29 months. I forgot to resub, so here's a belated sub. Thank you very much. Maybe Juno, as someone who's never played Minecraft or not on creative, I will be heckling. And did you put a little box in the floor? Is that a crafting table?
Crafting table, so that
Okay.
we
So
can,
what I'll be making is some yellow dye. So
useful. That'll come in handy.
how do I? Okay, I click on it and I go yes. Oh, and then I do that.
And then you grab it.
Oh, and now I can make other stuff. I can make red dye. To make some red dye. Great. Now I can make this other stuff. A yellow bundle, a red bundle. I can make a boat. Minecraft. What I should probably make is a torch because it's very hard to see in here.
Yeah, let's find some. I was trying to see if I could find some coal.
Oh, this is always a fun message. Rainbow Nerd, hey Tim, is the stream title a typo or a very intentional pun? Let's have a look. Oh, nope, that's unintentional. It was supposed to be I've been working my way back to Cube Babe, and I accidentally put I've been working my way back to Cube Ben. No, changed it again. Oh, you've made it to the Stone Age.
Yeah,
I'll help with
we're
digging.
there. You probably want to make yourself a little pickaxe. You got any wood? We ain't got shit. We haven't got nothing.
Sounds like I got wood. Yeah, I think. Oh, there's a zombie. Hey Sam, if I'm trying to sing a song by, who's that song by? The Foundations, maybe. Anyway, if I'm trying to sing that song, but I'm also trying to run the, audio, and I don't like Audacity and I don't like Reaper or Logic. So I would sing, of course.
I'm making my way back to Cubase.
I've been working my way back to Cubase.
Very good.
Also, QLab is fine. I don't know if I can actually dig this way.
No.
Because nothing's happening. Moose, hello
No.
Tim. Hey Sam. Hello chat. Hi Moose.
Hello.
So,
right,
I
let me
was-
make
oh.
some.
Door's open. How's the door open? Why's the door open?
I think I opened it. It doesn't really matter.
No, we got the cube here.
Um,
Hey guys. Hey. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, there you go.
Right.
Okay, so we've got a natural... What's this little guy? What does this little guy do?
I don't know. Kiss him.
Well, luckily, we've got natural defences, and when they spot me and they run over here, they try and run directly towards us over a waterfall, and they get sort of like
Idiots.
splooshed off over the waterfall. It's good. It's a
Right,
good...
well, that's all of our wood gone.
Oh, also, how is the sound, everybody? Should it be a little bit louder? Hello, Galaxy Ghostly Kaz. Never life. I have chicken wings once in a blue moon and then rediscover how fucking messy they are. I don't mind going animal style and some bones, but why are they always so sticky? These are questions.
Sticky
Oh,
bones.
we've now got a new kind of thing, right? Look at this guy. Look. Oh, you going to come and get me? You going to come and get me? Oh, looks like you're going over the waterfall. Bye-bye. I'm just waiting for one to sort of walk over the top and land there, and I will shit myself.
Copper? Since when was there
Danny.
copper in Minecraft? I haven't played for ages.
Sounds good. Good. Femme Fatale, my phone knows me too well. I put my earbuds in yesterday and forgot to open YouTube, and instead my phone was like, oh, you want to listen to Spotify? Here's some Stella Firma, which is, okay, fair. I do listen to that a lot. Ali Baxter, chat, Sam, Tim, I handed in last assignments, and now I only have exams in like 3 weeks. Now, I can't
Nice.
say if that's like, yes, as in like, yeah, I've handed my assignments, and I've just got exams left, or it's like, I've handed my assignments, and now I only have 3 weeks until my exams. I can't kind of tell which way you're,
Yeah, is
which
it
way you're going with
positive
that.
or negative? Because exams are
Oh. How did I? Did you,
Scary.
Sam? Did you just give me a stone pickaxe, or did I somehow
I did.
accidentally make one? Oh, okay. I feel like I'm being sort of, mollycoddled, but in a way that I'm fine with, because I just turned around and I already had tools in my bum. Like somebody just popped them in my bum.
Yeah, you can put stuff in people's pockets very easily in this game.
God,
Come on,
you
Cole.
know who must love that? Most police forces. Yeah, see what I did there? See, 'cause they often can plant evidence.
Probable cause. More like I probably caused it.
Yeah, probable cause. More like I put some heroin on you. Yeah, good at satire. Can you tell?
Now, for the purposes of legality,
Yeah.
we're not suggesting that all police do this. We're saying
Sam
that-
Ray is suggesting that the LAPD specifically is rife with examples of planting evidence.
What I'm saying is that if there's 1,000 cops
Yeah.
and they're good, but they're not currently testifying against the one bad cop, then there's 1,001 bad cops.
And that is why Sam is teaming up with Bane and the Joker, because in a world as corrupt as this one, who really is the criminal?
I
And
just
that's
think
just a
crime's
question that
funny.
Sam has. You just
Me
think
and the Joker, we see
you-
eye to eye.
are you the clown prince of crime, I suppose is my question.
I just love chaos, and I just commit random acts, and for some reason, completely random actions always turn out into a fairly well thought out plan.
Yeah, it's nice because it could be just mess. But
Yeah, it
actually-
would be.
actually-
It wouldn't be like that thing in the Dark Knight where he, got the two boats and gave the explosion the trigger to the other one. It would be that he got two boats and there was nobody on it,
yeah.
and there
I
was
do-
like a goat
Now-
on shore because he
I-
did it at random.
I do like that. Hey, I think crime is funny, and I'm all over the place. So what I've done is I've constructed a quite nice facsimile of the trolley problem, because I'm just crazy. I don't give a
crazy.
damn. Sam, there's water. Is that a problem? Oh no. Sam,
Could be.
there's an underwater
Yes.
world down there. There's a beautiful underwater world, and I feel like we should go there.
Let's go there.
There's a very lovely
Let's
underwater
go.
world.
This couldn't lead to a problem. Can I go down this? Oh, it's literally under. Oh, it's not a waterfall. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sea.
It's just the sea. Oh,
It's just the sea.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Swim towards my voice.
Okay. Oh, God.
Okay, what-
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I know chat wants me to look at them, but I'm dying, and I don't know how to get
Swim
out.
towards my voice. We need
How do I go up? Is it space to go up? Okay, it's space to go up. Okay,
Right,
right.
the sun is out. The
I'm
sun
now
is
going
out.
to look. Moose, Tim, my girlfriend would love to know what the fuck you're doing.
Being great at
Ah.
Minecraft.
Being great at
What
Minecraft.
are you doing?
Inkstein Danny, please give you Tim. I found this and thought of you. And then Inkstein Danny, me, of course, I don't sleep with stuffed animals. I'm an adult. Also me, shh, Mr. Honk Honk, you're not an animal. It's okay. Oh, a cuddly Amtrak. Pentel, how goes the ongoing criminal drama between you and the Hungarian postal system? How's that going?
Yeah. If they uncovered a ring of corrupt posties.
Vague coffee cup. Tim, you're a mess. 70 penguins, just let go and drown. Fuck you, Automod. That was game specific advice. Oh dear. Well, thank you very much for the cuddly Amtrak. Oh, it's so pretty out here. So we should definitely make some torches so that
Yeah.
it's light in there. How do you make torches? What torches made of?
Coal and sticks or
Okay.
charcoal and sticks. I currently am starving to death.
Oh,
So
do you need to?
that's a problem.
Do you need to off camera find a source of meat and then not tell chat about it?
Yeah, I think I might need to find a source of meat.
Hey Sam, once you found that source of meat, obviously I don't need to know where it came from. Do you want to then just like bring me some of that meat whilst I found a random
Yeah.
place to dig for coal?
Yeah. So, are we on an island in the middle of nowhere, which isn't a great starting place?
No,
We
I
might
mean,
want
it
to set
seems-
sail for greener pastures.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Should we set sail?
I mean, do you think there's an island? I'm just going to get up as high as possible. Pentel, also,
Yeah.
I have no clue because our government doesn't want news coming out of anything wrong with our system. Oh, no.
That is a good way
Uh,
to solve problems, is to just not.
Just pretend that they're not happening.
pretend they're not happening. Yeah.
People are shouting Tim the link, but I can't remember if that's before they've already seen the link. Yeah, I think I've seen the link. I've seen the link. I understand. Pentel, I think this is your new arc. For some reason, there's a Discord overlay that's just displaying any chats that come through, and I probably shouldn't have that, but I think that's something to do with Microsoft, and I don't know how to turn off that Discord integration. Anybody know? Anybody know how I can make it not display messages?
I had to do it from
Chat
Discord
settings?
last time.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or overlay. There was like specific overlay settings in Discord that I had to turn off. Because it meant when I was playing something, I can't remember what I was playing, but the Discord overlay meant that I couldn't see most of the GUI.
Good.
It was like, yeah, great.
Okay,
Good
I'm just going to have to, because I'm going to have to go into Discord and such, I'm just going to have to briefly turn off my capture, because why not? Oh, no, yes, okay. You know what I can do? It's because Discord is open, full stop, on this computer, and if it's closed, will that stop working, or will that not stop working? Minecraft, yes, I know, I'm playing Minecraft.
Right, I've got a sword.
It's still could update the stupid overlay so you can either switch back to the old overlay or just turn it off. How and where? If Discord is just closed, will it just go in Discord under activity seconds? Okay. Discord activity settings, user settings, activity privacy. No. Registered games, game overlay. Yes, okay, game overlay. Minecraft off. We'd like to know why you turned it off. It's not working. It's not useful. I don't like change.
It's not the change that's the issue. It's the fact that it's absolute garbage. That's the problem. Discord is the garbality of it. The sheer.
I've actually put some useful feedback. The reason I don't want it is because I stream and I don't want to show my messages. Surprisingly.
Yes, because of personal security.
Tremendous privacy issues. Okay.
Dick nut.
You brackets dick nut. Right. Let me turn that back.
The squids drop food. Can I kill it? Can I ask?
Oh
a squid.
Shit! I accidentally, rather than pressing OK, I pressed disconnect. Joining server.
The garbality. Yeah, you heard me. The garbality of it.
Okay, it's back. Everything's fine now. Okay. There he is. There's Sam.
We're going to go.
RC Birdie is, I don't like this change. Benja, just go to game mode and turn off overlay together. Why would you just turn off Minecraft? Because I mean, like, I don't mind seeing a Discord message every now and again if it's relevant, but I just don't want it in Minecraft now. A fish! And I've got a pickaxe. So I think I can probably win this interaction.
In a sense, right. I've got lots of meat that I acquired somehow.
Do the squids kill you because they've got big frightening mouths?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I don't know about you, Sam, but I'm the best fisherman that's ever lived because I've got a pickaxe.
Yeah. Is it working?
Oh,
Are you fishing?
so well. Okay.
I've got a veritable mixed kebab on its way back to you, Tim. I've got beef, pork, and chicken.
And you found them all just loose on the ground?
Just loose on the ground, just loose in little Sainsbury's packets with the expiry date and everything.
Oh, lovely. A use by. I have no idea where I am or indeed where the base is, so I'm just going to stop moving while I read the chat. Say, Danny, I had a weird experience the other night around midnight where I was waiting to cross the street and a car driven by two teenage girls stopped and they looked confused and I went to cross, which required me to veer towards them a bit, and they saw me, screamed and accelerated away, weirdly gender affirming in an unpleasant way. Like, oh, I'm intimidating to people now.
Oh no.
Right, so what if I eat raw salmon, do you think that's going to be a problem?
Where the fuck are you?
If I was just to put this raw salmon
If we
in
were
my
on a
hand.
desert island, Tim, I would never take my eye off you.
I'm eating the raw salmon. And in theory, if it's fresh...
So here's the scenario, right?
Yeah.
You and me are on a nuclear submarine.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
it's like 500 meters down. I don't know if that's a lot for a submarine. The
I
entire
looked this up the
crew-
other day. Military submarines go to around up to 2,000 meters.
Oh,
there
so
are
no,
there are plenty
right.
that do more, but sort of that's the kind of maximum operating depth.
So we're at
military
500
submarines.
meters. The crew has disappeared. They're gone.
They're
it's
gone.
just you and me.
Yeah.
Can we get back to land? Do you think between us we could
Sam,
get
I can
the submarine?
so confidently say, in a way that isn't true for even the largest of boats, that if we're on a submarine and it's down and it's time to go up, there are so many ways to do that wrong.
Yeah.
And all die.
right.
That no, we're not. No, like it's not a.
I think
There's
we're
no.
dead, right?
There's no go back up button. There's lots of interconnected systems, all of which need to be carefully balanced depending on what's going on. We're
really
would-
carefully.
really carefully. Whereas on a boat, like you can really die on the sea, really badly. But if it's calm, then there's an accelerator and there's a steering
You've got a
wheel.
minute at least.
Yeah, and you can sort of like tootle around. Whereas in a submarine, you're constantly desperately trying not to be dead.
Right.
And yeah, I don't think we're living through that one, I'm afraid.
No, I don't think so either. I think we might be cooked.
But you know, I'm pleased that you asked the question, because it meant that in some way you thought maybe there was a chance that we wouldn't die. Which is sweet, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just dig down and see if I can find
Okay.
some charcoal.
Okay.
My cubes are very sort of real life textured.
They are, aren't they? High resolution. Well, some of them are. Some of them are really high res textures, and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Is that not upsetting?
It's because it's a weird texture pack. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. I mean, let's have a look, shall we? Options, resource packs. So I've got. I think maybe it's this one. Is it the RTX?
Oh, you should use. Apparently, you should be using the shovel, not the pickaxe, to dig the earth. You got to use the right tool, or chat's going to get mad.
Well, here's the regular one. Do people prefer this? Okay, I'll start using the shovel. There you go. You wanted me to use the shovel? I was digging and you were angry because I wasn't using the shovel, and now
being
I'm continuing to
belligerent.
dig. And well, there we go.
Obsessed says I was about to ask what's your texture pack because I thought it was pretty, and then I saw the dirt.
Well, to be fair, I think a lot of what makes it pretty is the shader pack, which is lovely. It's the nice light. Victorian London fog, breakfast, toast with butter and jam, tea with honey, eggs and cheese, and Tim and Sam. Now, you've got to be careful when preparing Tim and Sam, because if it's fresh, it's fine. But if you accidentally get sort of, unfresh Tim and Sam.
Be really careful with your sell-by dates on Tim and Sam.
If it's unpasteurized Tim and Sam, there are some countries where it's legal.
Yep.
Very coffee cup. It's so cute that Sam even posed the thought experiment. Boys, you two have the survival instincts and skills of a geriatric stay-at-home goose.
Jeez Louise.
Right,
Ow.
well, there we go.
I just got son of a skeleton bitch. Get in the hole.
I tried to help, but I just fell.
Oh, he's winning. His skeleton's kicking him. Oh, that's
I
you.
killed him. Yeah, I killed him because I'm great.
Well done. You saved me. You're my hero. See, who's got survival instincts now, eh?
Yeah, goose wouldn't have survived that shit. Right, so we need to build a boat and get somewhere useful. Sam, you've got a lot of arrows in you. Can I have them?
I don't think so. I think. Right, I do need to eat some of this food before I starve.
I'd like to build a boat, please. How do I build a boat?
Because
Because it was an option. I
think it's-
saw it, and now it's
yeah,
not
it's just
an
like a
option.
cup shape, isn't it? Yeah, like a.
Oh, because I need to be
Like
at a crafting table.
Yeah.
How do I interact with a crafting table?
Right click.
Yeah, there we go. Boat. Okay. So we need some wood. I can go get some wood. I'll just need to find a fucking tree, which apparently there aren't any. Sam,
Yeah,
there's a lot
I've got
of
enough.
guys over there. There's a lot of exploders and creepers, and they're all over there, and they're coming towards us.
Right, let's get in the ocean. I've got you a boat. Let's get in the sea and get the fuck out of this dump. This place sucks.
This place sucks balls and I hate it. Sam, where's the boat?
It's here.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Okay. Oh,
How'd you get in? Let me go.
right click. Okay. Woo! Okay. Right. Metal Brony Dawson says honk. Moose says honk honk. Who asked me to look at the chat? Oh, it was Metal Bradoni. Sorry, Mallet Bronny Dawson. I got it. I got it right. And people are saying le poisson Steve. Il a des bras. Le poisson Steve. Right. Okay. Lead on, Sam.
Okay.
Or was that the mainland?
Well, this.
Or is that a big island? Should we sail around it?
Is it a big island? Let's sail around. Yeah.
I mean, this feels a bit more.
Mainlandy.
What's this place over there? This weird tower. This weird glowing tower.
Glowing tower.
There's a glowing tower over here. Oh, is that a portal?
So there is. Why don't you go through it and find out?
Well, I
See
don't
what's
think
in
it's. I don't think it's finished or activated, but it has got a little box next to it.
Oh,
And some
free
lava.
box.
How do I get out of the boat?
Left control. Yes.
Of course. Yes, please. How do I take all?
We got.
Double click.
Gold. Don't mind if I do.
I've got a
No,
gold,
can't.
golden horse armor and golden leggings.
Oh, great. That's so useful.
Whoa, what are you saying about my golden leggings?
No, it's great. It's
Okay,
really
Sam?
helpful. Yeah.
Have a look at me now.
Oh, you did it pretty cool, actually.
So,
do look
is there something you want to
pretty
apologise
cool.
about?
Yeah, I'd like to apologise. I'd like to make a formal apology for my disparaging comments that I made about gold trousers.
Pentel, I love how people come on this stream and call you a cunt and you allow it. Is that what happened?
What, you mean you, Pentel? Is that what you mean?
Tim, during a break, look up Le Poisson Steve. Or hang on, let me look it up right now because Inkstain Danny has shared this. Oh fuck! Stop it!
Steve.
Sorry, TikTok is trying to be helpful.
TikTok. Please fuck off, TikTok.
Unable to verify. Please play again. Okay, right.
So it's a fish called Steve.
Hang on. Okay,
That's
right.
the name.
He's orange. Yeah. Okay. He's very strong. He's got legs. Okay. I enjoyed that. I don't know in what way. In what way? Oh, hang on. Sorry. I said moose, Pentel, moose. Sorry. Pentel's a bitch. That was bit moose. Pentel here mixing up moose, mods, hat. You can. He has arms and legs. Right. Oh, the rain is very viscous. Okay.
Viscous?
Viscous rain.
Thick honey rain?
Thick honeydew rain. Okay,
oh,
right.
I'm coming out
let's
your
go.
speakers. I can hear myself.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
It's alright.
Right, okay. I mixed up the mods and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Le Poisson Steve.
We need somewhere with trees.
He can swim on the land and walk on the water. Yeah, we need somewhere that's more clearly not an island. Oh, there's a little guy. I don't know what the little guys are. Is it a little zombie?
Where?
He's in the water now. He's gone.
Oh.
And I think, is there an Enderman over there? There's an Enderman over there. So we should not look at him.
Don't look at him. Squad.
Obsessed Tim, you were way too underwhelmed by Poisson Steve. I hate you now. I like Poisson Steve a lot. Le Poisson Steve. Et de jambons. And there's some lava over here. This feels like the mainland.
Yeah.
There's mountains and everything. Oh,
We
there's
stay
also a
here by
zombie
the
right
lava.
there. Yeah.
Let's get the zombies to fall in the lava. It'll be funny. Hey, zombie, come over here, you knob. Come on, come get me. I'm right here.
Hey, zombie.
Come get me. Oh, he's not. He's not. That
They've
stupid.
updated his netcode.
In you go.
I'm going to beat them to
Idiot.
death with a flower.
Lady Takara gifted a tier 1 gift sub to Moose.
Oh, thank you very much,
Isn't
Lady
it?
Takara.
Do you want to
so-
see me expertly kill this creeper?
Oh yeah, go on, do it.
No, I haven't done this for about 10 years, so
Okay.
let's see.
Well,
if,
I'm going to watch this masterclass. God, I want you to die so badly.
Me too. Damn. Looks like I'm great.
It's a real
Looks
shame.
like I'm great. 360 no scope.
Oh, what's that? Is there a guy over there, or is that there's little glowies? What are these little glowies?
Glowies.
Little red glowies over there.
How is it? Some XP orbs. Oh, ha ha!
No,
I
they're
didn't almost
spiders.
fall in the lava. You
They're
did.
spiders. Those are spiders.
Oh.
I don't like them. Right. So, Sam,
Yeah.
what kind of? Because obviously, the main thing about Minecraft is building a big fun base.
Yeah.
So, what do we want? Do we want undersea base? Do we want base in the sky? Do we want base in cliff edge? Do we want what do we want? What's our theme? What's our style?
I like a mountain built out of the
Mountain
side
built
of a
outside
mountain.
a mountain. Or again, real OG stuff. That was what Ben and I did years ago. But I'm very happy to do that again. So let's find a
we need to
mountain.
find a good mountain.
A nice mountain girl. Now, obviously, that was a little bit of a Jamaican accent, which is a problem. But I need you all to go listen to. Is it Shaggy? Is it a Shaggy thing where he shouts that he's going to get her a nice mountain girl? Are they nice wolves? Nice wolves.
I think they're
Friendly wolves.
passive unless you attack them.
We're not
yeah.
going to do that. So,
Do you want do you want some food? Puppy?
oh!
Ow!
So there was a guy, and now I'm very hurt. So what there was a
some
guy, and now
food.
I'm very hurt. How do I? Have I got that stuff? Oh, potatoes. Oh, pork chops, not potatoes.
Right.
Moose, spargle is so good. I've made one spargle meal and 3 green asparagus meals. What the hell is spargle?
Isn't that your Final Fantasy wolf plushie?
No, that's splorgle.
Oh,
Sam, you've walked away too fast, and now
forgive
I'm
me.
lost. Oh, there you are. I've got you. I do wish it would just have an option to like highlight your name through some distance, rather than
I
like,
thought-
if you're out of sight, I
yeah.
basically lost you.
I mean, we might be able to because, I am a server admin. I
Oh,
actually
you can
gave
do anything.
myself that privilege.
This mountain is not
Just-
particularly big. It's not. Over there. I see high trees,
High ground.
high ground. Where are you?
Head for the high ground. I'm right behind you,
Oh, it is. But you see where I mean?
like a real creep. I did not. Are we heading in the right direction?
Yes, we are.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
It's higher trees this way. We're getting mountainous. A nice mountain girl. Spargle is asparagus. Ooh, I don't know. I've never heard it called spargle.
There's a YouTuber called Napoleon Blown Apart. He does like martial arts content.
That's good stuff, mate.
It's pretty good. He does martial arts content, which I watch for some reason, even though I'm not particularly interested in martial arts. But anyway,
What are you
he did
saying?
a series of videos about fake martial artists, which were
Okay.
very good. And in the first one, he had like a heavy metal song intro to it, and people complained, and he was like, "Fine, for the second one, we'll have something different." So he put in some Steven Seagal reggaeton, where he uses the word punani quite a lot. And he was like, "Happy now?"
So Steven Seagal uses that word.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he does the accent. He does the full.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And
Steven
is it real
Seagal's
sort of like, oh, there you go. That's what happens when you complain.
yeah, you complain about the music, and now you had to listen to that. So, joke's on you.
Oh my god! And Noble Knife has shouted the punani tonight. Noble Knife, don't tell anyone, especially not my flatmates, because they've gone until tomorrow. But I think I might have a slight fever again. Yes, it's been three weeks on and off. Don't worry about it. Oh dear.
Feeling febrile, are we?
Febrile.
Febrile? I think
Febrile. What
that's
does
the
that
word.
mean?
You just
Stone Penguins.
feverish.
Jack Catchy is currently very empty-headed. That is quite the stare. That's quite the upside-down stare that your cat has got there. 71 Penguins.
Oh,
Moose.
when you got to inspect the ground.
You've got to inspect the ground most closely. I don't know if you can see me, Sam. I don't know where you are. I'm up a tree.
I can't. I'm currently chopping down a tree. Hang on. Let me find you.
I'm going to punch this tree till it's gone.
I'll get somewhere high up so I can
I'm
see.
at the top of the hill, the biggest hill around here, because I'm in charge and I'm important. But unfortunately, it's quite wooded here, so even when you're up high, it's not super obvious where
Can't
anyone
see
is.
shit. Where is he? Because I should be able to see your name tag unless you're crouched.
I'm not crouched. No, but no, Sam, the Behind the Bastards episode, Steven Seagal, and the one novel where he co-authored, and the one novel he co-authored are amazing. I recommend they listen to the music bit as well.
Steven Seagal is.
He sounds like a
quite
bad
the
guy.
character.
He's
not a good guy, no.
Have you seen the who is the Irish sculptor?
Bobby Fingers.
Bobby Fingers, the Steven Seagal getting
Yeah.
thrown
Getting-
so hard that he
yeah,
shits
yeah.
himself. I started by moulding his face with wet clay.
Did you see the one where Bobby Fingers got sort of mentioned on Joe Rogan, and he like immortalized the point where Joe Rogan or the guest couldn't quite remember Bobby Fingers' name.
No, I would like to
And,
see that one.
It's very good. And he,
So, like,
he checked his
Robert Hands?
analytics. He's like
Yeah.
Bobby something, and he's like, I'll check my analytics, and he saw absolutely no upswing in traffic to his channel. He's like,
You know what? I would be very
Excellent.
pleased that there is no crossover between myself and Joe Rogan. That would.
I
please
would be
me
very
greatly.
happy as well. But
It please me
for
hugely.
I can't see you anywhere. Where the fuck are you?
I'm at the top of the toppest hill. I'm currently punching trees until they fall down because I should make an axe, but I haven't. Did everybody forget how painful it is to watch me play Minecraft? Did everyone forget that? Because I bet you're fucking remembering now. Will this cow stop wandering into punching zones? It's like it wants me to punch it, and then chat can get cross at me. Right. I'm going to make a crafting thing, and to make a crafting thing, I need 4 of these. So,
Is there like a locate
locate Tim button.
Tim? Donde está Tim?
No hablas inglés. Donde está Tim?
That was supposed to be a command. I wasn't just asking for help.
Where is Tim?
Pardon.
Must.
Save all.
Find Tim. Okay, now I've got an axe. It's time to deforest. Move out of the way, Bessie. Tim, you should look at... can you hear the game sound? I can hear it very gently. I'll turn it up. Is that okay for everyone? Ah! So what I heard very briefly was the sound of a fuse, and then an explosion. And then I was hurt. So that's nice. Deforestation Tim just strike again. Was that the sound that you were trying to alert me to? Potentially, Moose? Or is that a coincidence?
Coincidental sound.
Coincidental explosion sound?
Ouch.
Coincidental... What are they called? Creepers.
Yeah.
Do you think for chat, and I'm asking Sam this, chat, I don't care about your opinion, but Sam, do you think chat is lucky to be able to watch a streamer play Minecraft, but so clearly be new to the game despite having played it? So, you know, like when people are like, oh, I wish I could watch that movie for the first time again. And
I was just thinking that, yeah,
watch
exactly.
People
that.
like, oh, I'm so glad I can kind of experience it for the first time vicariously through your eyes.
Yeah.
That, except Minecraft, and I have played hundreds of hours of it, but for some reason I have no ability to remember how it works.
To retain that information.
Do you think that's really good for chat and they love it?
I think they're they should feel privileged and honoured to be viewing it through your eyes.
Do you think maybe they should thank me with some sort of tithe?
Yeah.
I feel
like, have you ever you've seen your nephews like learn things. You've seen knowledge become
Oh, it's amazing.
you
It's
know,
amazing to watch.
assimilated into a tiny human, and it's like the most incredible thing you've ever seen. And chat gets to do that for free every week.
So I suppose the question I have is, how are they going to thank me?
Yeah.
I suppose is the question we have to ask ourselves.
How?
And a parade?
A little parade, a little ticker tape parade. Oh, there's a nice little cave down here. Right, I don't know where you are, so I might teleport you to me.
Can you just do that?
I can do whatever I want.
Okay. I'm looking forward to
TP.
this. Moose, yes, Tim, you're like
Skeleton.
someone who's had a career as a sex worker but still fucks like a virgin.
Jeez Louise. Jesus Christ.
If you've been hurt by something in the stream, there's a number you can call. If you've been affected by any of the issues.
Fuck me, that one.
So,
Oh, God.
I mean, do I just sort of check myself into the hospital? Do
I
I
think so.
do I just sort of find the burns unit and say help?
Help.
I quite like this. This overlooks a big river. I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just start carving out a flat space for us
Cool,
to
I'll
start.
start the deforestation principle.
You start the deforestation. I'll start the aggressive geocubism. Pentel says, "God, I love you, Moose." Molly B. Fandom says, "Get him, Moose." Karen says, "Moose, that was incredible." No one has yet said, "Now, come on, that's a bit harsh."
Yeah, right.
Or, "Hey, Tim."
Hey now, let's call it. Or banned Moose. Like, Moose, can you just quickly ban yourself and then unban yourself? I guess you can't if you've banned yourself.
Well, Moose can ban themselves, and then
Pentel
Pentel
can
can
unban
unban them. Yes, I can certainly try to turn the brightness up, because I think the capture does take some of the brightness out of it.
Oh yes. That's a
In
good
fact,
idea.
you know what I can do is I just remembered I did this before. I can put a filter on the capture, and I think it should be chroma key, and then I can turn up the brightness on the capture.
What?
Ooh, only a little bit.
Chroma
Mate.
key,
Yeah.
but that's gonna.
Is that?
Isn't there just a brightness filter? But isn't there, if you add another chroma key, isn't it
Oh,
gonna
hang
fuck
on.
it up?
Yeah, it's gonna fuck it up. So remove that.
Unless you like chroma key out the game, the green from the game, so that all the leaves and trees turn black.
Yes,
be
apply
fun.
LUT. What's a LUT?
Lovely undertone.
No, okay.
No,
It says chroma key, color correction, color key, image mask, luma key. Is luma key what I
Luma
want?
key.
No,
But
no.
that's going to key something out, isn't there? Isn't there
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like a
There's no sort of.
effect? Is there like or something?
Maybe I'll just make Minecraft brighter in here. Video
Yeah,
settings,
maybe we'll just do
brightness. I'll make it 90.
Because if you don't do that, you'll do what happened to my stream,
Is
where
this right? Does that look better?
I put a noise suppressor on the mic, and then forgot about it,
Oh.
and then couldn't work out what the fuck was happening the next time.
Victor Underfog, how many have you been personally victimized by Moose? Karen, let me know if that looks brighter. Lewis28, Moose, that was so upsetting that I developed a sudden regional accent. Like, I do not have my region's accent exactly, except when I'm squawking, and now I have it.
Goodness me. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
bloody hell. Thinking about
Bloody
it could go
hell.
up more. You know what? Let's just whack it up to 100. Brightness,
It's
bright.
time for me to be sad about what just heard. Oh, no, I need that, because we need wool, because we're going to need beds.
It has also got dark in the game, so it's dark for me now as well, because we still haven't found any charcoal.
I need 2 more bits of wool, and then I can make 2 beds, and we can go night-night, sleepy time.
Inkstand Danny, I do genuinely feel sorry for the way we treat our. I do genuinely feel sorry for the way we treat our streamer. I really do wonder sometimes if you're okay, Tim. But if you are, I'll go back to insulting you. I can assure you, if I'm not okay, you'll be the first people to fucking hear about it. Because the one thing one thing I've never have had really, is any kind of personal, private, internal thought. Even when I'm lying, you'll find it very clear and obvious because I'll talk like this. So yeah, there's so there's yeah.
So,
You'll know.
yeah.
You'll know. I don't really have the ability to hide what I'm feeling with my face. I can sometimes pretend that what I'm feeling clearly is about something else. Sometimes I can do that. So somebody's like, why are you upset? Do you not like that idea? And I'm like, no, I was just thinking about war. And that sometimes puts people off the scent. Fake coffee
No, I
cup.
was just thinking about what it would be like to be on fire. That's why I look
was
so
just thinking
distressed.
the reason I looked really distressed when you said, do you want to go to my birthday, was because I just suddenly remembered the prevalence of tuberculosis, a totally curable disease in our...
Everywhere in the world.
Yeah, and the fact that
Yeah.
we've eradicated it, because and the reason I know that is because John Green has recently written a book about it and is very aggressively pushing it over social media, and so every
Nobody
YouTube short
needs
is
to
about
have
that.
tuberculosis, but
Yeah.
here we are,
Here we
just
are.
letting people die of tuberculosis
The
every
book is
day.
called Everything is Tuberculosis. It's a good book, man. I also,
I'd
although,
have s-
fun fact, Sam.
Yeah.
You can
Fun-
cure
fun tuberculosis
Fun
fact.
tuberculosis fact.
Monty,
You can
shush,
definitely
shush.
cure it, but to cure it,
Yeah.
you need a course of antibiotics, which can take between 6 months and a year.
I mean, that is a long time.
Yeah.
Monty, do you wanna
Monty,
go in the bin?
Monty, can you stop supporting tuberculosis, please?
He thinks tuberculosis is great, and it should. Is that what you think?
Is that what you
Bark
think?
if you think tuberculosis is good.
Monty, continue to bark if you support tuberculosis.
He supports tuberculosis.
Wow.
Monty, do you
Wow.
want a cuddle? What do you need, my love?
I think he needs
Go
some
in the
fucking
bin.
tuberculosis at this rate.
If you get TB, little Billy, I will put you in the bin. Right.
Do I
you
need
go.
to turn? Oh yeah, okay. Sam's gonna go put him in. Sam is wrangling his dog. Pseudo Penguins. Monty has thoughts. Rainbow Nerd, I was going to eat dinner, and why are we talking about the disease area that I work in? Rainbow Nerd, can you please cure more tuberculosis, please?
Cure it.
And quicker. Because it's curable, but because you're not trying hard enough, that's really harsh. I actually don't want to say that because you probably work in a very distressing field where you're desperately trying to hurt people against the geopolitical odds. But that being said and understood, can you fucking get on with it, please? Inkstone Daddy, okay, I'm glad to hear you're fine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit weirdly. Oh, there's a creeper right sort of above you.
Above me? Oh,
Above
there he
you
is.
too.
I see him. Sam, don't worry about it. I've got this. I'll take him out.
Oh. Tim did not have this. Did you do it? No, you didn't. Please don't fuck this up.
Nearly.
I mean,
Luckily,
it did
he didn't hurt me.
kind of. No,
Well, it
it
hurt me a
did
little
do
bit.
what we've been trying to dig up this
Yeah.
side of this mountain, and
Yeah.
he just helped.
Oh, sorry, Sam. What kind of
Yeah.
a mountain is it?
What?
Is it a bad mountain, boy?
Good mountain girl.
It's a nice mountain girl, but
Oh, you a good mountain boy?
it's a good mountain boy. Inkstone Danny, I've got this famous last words.
One of Monty's breeds, possibly, is the Carpathian mountain dog.
Oh, I thought
which
he was.
is-
I thought it was the Carpathian Mountain
Shitbox?
bastard. Oh no, okay.
Yeah. Which is like a herding dog from
Yeah.
Romania. They're like big, chunky Labradors that are bred for the foothills of the Carpathian Mountains, not for temperate Hove. Unfortunately,
Is he potentially a bit warm?
little bit warm. So what we do every summer is we get the dog groomer to basically shave a little reverse Brazilian down Monty's front. So like he gets a little ball, like a really thin landing strip down his middle, so he can cool his belly down easier. It does look very funny, but it does keep him cool.
Why don't you just make him bald? Why don't you shave him right
That's what
down?
That's what I said. That's what I said
Because
to
he's
Erin.
gonna
I was
grow a
like,
new coat ready for winter. So why at the start
Exactly.
of summer do you not just shave him bald?
shave him bald, have a little
Sam?
rat boy running
Sam?
around. Yeah.
Wax your dog.
Wax the
Sam,
dog, for
Now,
goodness sake.
I suspect you shouldn't wax a dog because it hurts. And
Because
you
of
can't
the unimaginable cruelty of that
Oh,
act. Yeah, probably.
Yes, Sam. I was talking about the unimaginable cruelty. You stop
Yeah.
getting on my dick about the unimaginable
Political
cruelty of
correctness
waxing
gone
dog.
mad.
Sodium Penguins reverse Brazilian. I hate that. Remember that also fun fact about TB, they just detected an outbreak of TB in the US again recently. Why would that be the
Cool.
case? Why would that have recently happened? What could be
Didn't,
going on?
The CDC had to basically say, sorry, there's nothing we can do, and there was like a lead poisoning outbreak or something.
Yeah, pretty much. They were like, yeah, we'd love to do something, but we've been told we're not allowed. So
We have no staff and no resources, so I guess just
yeah,
deal with it.
unfortunately, the in the CDC, control has now been updated to stand for continuation.
Yeah, or it's just got quotes around the word control now.
Centre for Disease Control.
Centre for Disease maybe being aware of,
Yeah, Centre for
but
Disease.
probably not.
Centre for Disease Noticing.
Yeah.
From Joy London Fog. That's the least fun fact I've heard this week. Christina, my friend growing up did that with their collie, made her look like a lion every summer, shave all except her head and neck rough. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, can you? Because if you need to sell it to Erin, call it
Yeah.
the lion haircut.
Yeah. I mean, the fun game I've been playing with Erin recently is when they come out of the bathroom or around a corner, I shout the word lesbians at them, and then they jump, and then I accuse them of being scared of gay people. It's a good game.
Oh dear. What's that? There's a brass eye, or
Oh yeah,
it's
yes.
just like people
Yeah.
are scared of issues, and it just cuts to him walking around and going issues.
It's a
Zombie.
big sign that says technology. He runs up to
Technology,
somebody.
yes, yeah. Technology. People are scared of technology. Yeah.
Chris Morris.
He's yet to be revealed as a wrong, and as far as I'm aware,
As far as I'm aware, if he was, he'd probably make a pretty decent, funny documentary about it.
yeah. Why I'm a Nonce by Chris Morris.
Well, he's sort of like, the thing about Chris Morris is that he's so outspoken, and I just feel like people with that kind of openness
You'd have been caught by now.
probably they would have been caught by now, or they're probably sort of, I don't know. He feels like he's so in touch with his dark side that he doesn't need to. He's got no vices to hide, you know. In a way, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Like
in that
like he's
so
sort
many
of-
terrible activities, especially when they involve treating other human beings like they're not human beings, are essentially displacement for your own fears and hang-ups.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
he's sort of like a study. He studies the darkness inside us all.
But the thing is, Sam, you've just said that out loud and asserted
Yeah.
it, and therefore, unfortunately, a little cosmic timer has begun.
yeah,
Marked days until we find out what Chris did.
yeah.
Lily Rose, 28. Something marriage is doing a bit your partner hates. Yes, correct. Hello, Air Boops. Vague Sam, those are famous last words, buddy. Victoria London Flog is worth making. Victoria London Flog. Fuck me. I am very hungover. I think this should be said. So I had a boys' night, Sam.
Yeah.
So I don't really do a lot of what you'd call boy activities, or boy activities.
Football.
Football. I don't really go to the pub all that much. I've never fought anyone. Obviously, a battle of wills may have taken place, or a war of words from time to time.
The
And so-
witty exchange.
Oh, you know what? We crossed swords in the arena of badinage, if you don't mind. So I take great pleasure when I do incredibly sort of stereotypical boy things, because it's like role playing. Before I realise I'm
Real
not
life.
really boy coded. I am in some ways. I like trains, but very specific kind of boy. Anyway, so what we did, people are shouting hydrate at me. Oh, I have drunk 3 of these with electrolyte tablets in them in the last 2 hours. I'm fucking wet, mate. I'm like a charged sponge. Very coffee cup. Tim Cosbangs, man. Extend any privileges going 30 plus years without fighting anyone. I know, right? It's great. The beard helps hugely. Like when I was hungover and walking around, because I tend to have a death face on when I'm walking around, especially if I'm a bit hungover, and I could see people altering their path to not get in my way. And whilst part of me was like, well, that's a shame that there's kind of auto intimidation, but right now, I'm so pleased that everyone's just getting the fuck out of my way. So yes, so what I was doing last night is when Simon, my good friend Simon, who I do the thing with, oh, and by the way, do the thing, coming to the Brighton Fringe, dates available now, I think the 2nd, the 3rd and the 4th, and then another set of 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Please go to Brighton Fringe
website.
Hang on, I'll you know what, I'll share the Rotunda website, because the Rotunda is the venue. The Rotunda.
I'm sure I'll get around to it, because Rotunda means.
Sam.
Yeah.
Any point, do you think you could shut the fuck up?
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
No.
Ah. Okay. Well, you know what? You've got to have these dialogues. Choose your own musical. Here we are. Rotunda Theatre.
Moose has done it.
No, I'm doing it now as well. Just so I can. And also I'm chosen. So if you go through this link, the Rotunda gets the processing fee rather than the Fringe. They're both perfectly worthy organisations. If I'm honest, I'm not saying do one or do the other. But we've sold about 200 quid's worth of tickets. None of them through the Rotunda's website. So I'm just gently pushing that one so that there's potentially a bit
Even
more.
Even it out.
Out.
Share the love.
So Sam, who I do that with, he has got a
Simon,
lovely
Simon.
Sorry, so you're Sam. I know who you are.
The
other one, the other S. He has a lovely OLED television and a PS5 to play things on it with, and he has the box set of the remastered versions of the Godfather trilogy. And so every time that his lovely wife Alex, who does not care for any of his films, is out of town, he buys a bottle of wine and I buy a bottle of wine, and then we go over his house and order pizza and watch a Godfather film, and it's so aggressively boy coded, lads coded, and then we just talk about things like frame rates, and like,
oh, you're such a nerd.
And we talk about film
nerd,
grain, and it's nice.
It's
nice.
Oh, it's really sweet.
But we did drink a bottle of wine
a little bit
each.
too much of the old vino.
The old
grape
vino.
juice.
Moose.
I love a salad, grape salad that is, fermented grape salad that is, wine that is.
Well, I had to get one of my 5 a day as long as it comes in a bottle.
Am I right? Oh, if mummy needs some wine.
Don't talk to me until I've had my personal lubrication.
Am I right? I've got a problem.
I've got issues and I'm not dealing with them. I'm using chemicals. No, then I've lads after evening. I love it. Foxglove Pal, any news about Stella Firma Live, Tim? Yes, there is news about Stella Firma Live. We've contacted some venues about it, and we're now firming up dates. I'm going to aim for either the very last week of October or very first week of November, because there is the Magnus Archives live shows happening, and they're on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Well, on this particular instance, I'm going to say it because it's important for context. And so if people are travelling internationally to the UK for that, I'm trying to make it either the day before or the day after one of those, so basically people can go into London and stay just an extra day or something like
Por
that.
qué no los dos?
Rainbow Nerd, get a load of this nerd, points at Tim explaining the lads night. Very, very affectionate. Moose, Tim, we've agreed that it doesn't sound boy coders as much as it sounds like a day. Oh, it really was a day. It really was. We laughed, we chuckled, we shared wine, we clinked glasses. And then I gave him a little hand shandy. You know, it's like a date.
A little hammer jammer.
A little hammer jammer dingling. So yes, so those are the dates I'm aiming for. I'm hoping maybe the Golden Goose, which is a lovely little 80-seater theatre. We have no idea how big to go, because the price difference is huge, and I have no idea how many people are going to want to come to this thing. Karen's own conclusion.
Between 0 and infinity, I'm going to guess. So somewhere in that area.
Moose, yes. Moose, we've agreed it doesn't. Hang on. What? That's hilarious. What? I don't know. Talked about. I'm not sure how aware you are, but Lent is Lent currently. My co-worker gave her alcohol and sweets for it. She complained so much about the booze. I think it's very troubling that not drinking alcohol for like 1 month a bit is so hard. Yeah. Moose, Tim, I was checking to see if a certain name is still banned, and it is. Yes. I did medical Lent because I was titrating on some ADHD medication, and I've recently come off all of it because I've done a round, I've seen how it helped, I've seen its side effects, and now I'm going to come off it all for a few weeks. And basically, if I don't really notice a difference, then I ain't going to bother, because why make your kidneys work for it if it's not helping? So we're saying, but basically, I'm currently off it all, and whilst I've been on this now 2.5 months let's try all the medications journey, I've been allowed to drink any alcohol or have any caffeine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did.
Which,
properly,
to be honest, yeah, I did do it properly. I did. Except one time I accidentally drank a coffee, and because I hadn't had any caffeine and I was taking stimulants, I had a fun hour. And then there was that one time when I went to A&E because I didn't eat properly, and then had a blood pressure problem. That was also fun. So basically I haven't had anything for 2 months, and I did think whilst I was like, oh, I'm done with it now, so I can have an evening with a boy coded evening as discussed. I didn't sort of like spend every day going, why can't I have alcohol? Which is nice. It's nice to have that
Tim has been
confirmed to you.
texting me every single day saying, when's it going to be 1 o'clock?
When's it going to be? Because I've got my no coffee, no worky mug.
Yeah. Just sending me pictures of like wine glass, stock images of wine glasses, sad face.
Yeah.
Stock image of beer bottle, sad face.
I have a T-shirt and it says, "Move over, coffee. It's time for gin." And then it's got a image of a 1950s housewife sort of winking whilst tipping a glass of clear liquid like this. And it just sort of speaks to a deep sort of rot at the heart of society. Hello, Haunted Coyote. Welcome back. Eddie Sadboy, it's also Passover, yay. And Vincent MCL has written something in Hebrew or Yiddish, I can't remember which. Chag Shamash. And I don't know if I have said that, even possibly a little bit right. Very Coffee Cup, I feel vaguely discriminated against. Oh, God. And we got a raid from Alucard VTube. Welcome, the folks of Alucard VTube, raiding with a party of 1. Although I have noticed that it always says that, and I don't know if that is actually a party of 1, or if there's more than 1, but the Twitch integration doesn't work. I don't know. But if there is one person, that's lovely.
Is that a Castlevania reference, I assume?
Alucard, you must let us know. Is this a Castlevania reference? Fucking tell us. You don't fucking just come here and then not answer Sam when he asks if it's a castle.
I'm pretty sure.
Because what are we supposed to do? Not find out?
I can't. You live with the possibility of that. I'm just happily building out a little wooden platform here.
Yeah. I'm expanding.
Because I want it to be like, but I'm building it out of wood, and it doesn't.
I think you should build it out of stone, but a cool stone, a nice mountain girl.
A good stone. Yeah, I'm going to knock this down.
No, but the knife. I barely ever drink, but then I go over to Ireland and hang out with my mates, and it's pints every other night for 2 weeks, and then I get back home and I'm sick for 3 weeks. So I guess I'm paying for it. Now I'll do it. If you're not,
that's too much pints.
Oh, sorry, Sam. Foxglove Power has a bit of feedback for us. I think especially in relation to how we've spoken to Alucard, who I notice has not said anything.
What, be nice to normal newcomers?
Well, it says here, stop being cunts. So...
I actually feel a bit discriminated against because I am a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Garbage boy. Trash man.
Is that a protected category, I suppose, is the question.
And I should be given special treatment because of my bad attitude and outlook. Please put me in the bin. It's where I belong.
Oh, hang on. Eddie Sadboy has given me Gag Shimach. Eddie Sadboy said, "No, girl, no."
Oh, is that not the correct
pronunciation? Are you writing down how I should say it, or is that
Gag
how I did say it? Gag, and people are oh no, Sam, people are sighing, which I think means we've got it right.
You two are so catastrophically annoying.
How? In what way specifically?
In
Vague?
what way?
Vague. I will not let this insult stand unless you
Catastrophically
specifically
annoying.
tell me in what way I'm being annoying.
That's so outrageous.
Vince
I
MCL
didn't come
says
here to hear the truth.
Hagsamea. Hagsamea?
Oh,
And I'm
dropped
assuming
some
it's said
wood.
with a question mark. Hagsamea.
Question mark?
Somebody asked why we are digging into a mountain is for a house. Yeah, definitely. We're building mountain
house.
base, little mountain house. It depends how much you want to put the h sound in it or the h sound in it. I don't know.
I want to put it in a lot
Yeah.
because that sounds fun.
Oh, the h is a good fun noise to make with the face and mouth.
We don't really have it in English that much.
Oh, I got it the first time. I got it. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now you got to remember which one that was.
H,
Huh?
the hairball noise. Yeah. So is it
Yeah.
Yagsimach? Is it that?
We have it in Liverpudlian English, but not in other dialects. Accents, not dialects, is it?
Yeah, it is because it also contains some words that you don't use, so it's a
Oh,
dialect
okay.
rather than accent. Yeah, Newcastle has it. Newcastle?
Newcastle. I was in a sad hotel breakfast, like a Premier Inn or something, and I was having my sad, floppy, soggy breakfast,
Yeah.
and there was a group of like teenage girls from Liverpool, and one
Yeah.
of them said the word bacteria, and it filled me with joy.
That's
Bacteria.
You gotta be careful. There might be a lot of bacteria.
It was marvelous.
It's good shit. Air Boops, Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle. I also enjoy any place that's like, okay, so we've built a new castle here. And as we know, time stands still. And it will always be
It
a
will
new
always be
castle.
new.
And there will never be a newer castle. So what
Yeah.
we'll do is we'll name a place Newcastle and then just hope that never becomes later confusing because of other places that
becomes
also have a
just
new
another
castle. Because there's Newcastle upon Tyne, and then there's the
Yeah.
other Newcastle which isn't upon Tyne.
It is nice to know that humans throughout history have had the exact same problem with naming things as
Yeah.
I do with files.
Yeah. You're like, new version. And you're like, oh, what?
New
So that's the
version.
last new version you'll do, is it? You fucking idiot.
No.
And then you go,
I'm
new
surprised
version.
there aren't more castles called like Newcastle _final _002 _final.
Brackets 2.
Yeah.
I have that with... Oh! I have a thing to show chat at the end of the stream, Sam, because I have been learning Vectorworks. I believe I've already bored
yeah.
you with this. And I've basically finished making the theatre I work at.
Oh, nice.
In as much detail as I can be bothered to right now, because we're now getting into the stuff that is really very difficult to model, like 3D, like the balcony has a 3D shape. And then that
Yeah,
shape is
you'd hope so.
extruded, and then you'd hope so. But then the shape itself changes and sort of flexes depending on where it is up the wall. And it's
how do you do that in CAD software?
you have to you have
make
to
a
have more
path
measurements.
with several shapes and then
I think
morph
you
between the shapes somehow.
you would make the shape above,
Yeah.
and then you make the shape on the side, and then you make the shape on the end. And then you would try and combine those all together, but I don't know how to do that. Moose
Is
has
Tim
asked,
going to do himself via Blender?
Oh, docs himself.
Oh,
docs
docs himself.
No, because I work. Everyone knows where I work. It's on my LinkedIn. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want to make it easier, but it's on my LinkedIn. If you type in Tim Meredith LinkedIn, there I fucking am. I live in Brighton, so it's. I know. Also, I work at a school with quite a substantial security presence and a gate and a pass system. So, I mean, you can try and come in, but you will be escorted off
It's
the
a
premises
surprise
by
that they let Tim in the building. There's
yeah,
so
if
much
I
security.
hadn't have passed that advanced DBS check without flying colours, I would be escorted so aggressively off the premises. So why? Moose asked, why did I do that? Eddie Sourboy, can we add you on LinkedIn? You can. You're more than fucking welcome. I very rarely go on there, and I'm so glad about that. Because
It's
I
a bad
used
place.
to have to go on LinkedIn all the time for work, and I didn't care for it. But you are more
Oh,
than
yeah,
welcome.
you must
to
have
add me
lived on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn was most of my work. it was, yeah, it's a bad website. And then I have to go to like a seminar about being a LinkedIn ninja. And I was like, maybe I could die though. Maybe instead of doing this, what I could do is stop metabolizing sugars.
I had my like 3 CEOs, 3 managing directors ago. He said to me, took me out for lunch with my boss, and he said to me that I want you to become a mature business leader. And my boss at the time was like, you went green when he said that. Like you looked physically like when somebody is really ill and they go like grey green. He was like, you turned green. You look deeply sickened.
And
but your
was he
expression
like,
didn't change.
And was he like, well done, I respect you for that? Or was he like, this is an issue we need to deal with?
No, he was like, thank God.
Because that was the kind of what I'll
Yeah.
describe as wank statement that people
he
make
was
just
like-
before they need to get in the hole.
And he that guy also, so he got the kind of people who were, there was no like management structure of anything because he wanted to pit everyone against each other. So he just got sort of people who were kind of basically department heads in name alone, not in pay or responsibilities or anything. And we went to a hotel, in Charing Cross Station, there's like the hotel that's basically as soon as you come out of Charing Cross to your right is a big posh hotel. So we had like a meeting room in there, and we had to do like team building things and like brainstorming business. And he sent us each home with one of his business books
and said, you know what you have to do.
He like sent us home with one of his business books.
Oh, did he written it?
No. He ones that he'd read that he was like, "That's really good. It really taught me about business." And it's right, yeah.
But what if I don't want to learn about business because
it's horseshit and I don't care. I just need money. I need money to eat. I don't actually care about any of this.
No, I don't want to progress in this field. Weirdly, because you pay me.
I just want you to leave me alone.
Now.
I just want you to pay me and leave me alone.
Oh God.
Trash.
Yeah. So you can. So in short, you can add me on LinkedIn. Yes. Rainbow Nerd. LinkedIn sucks ass. I mean, there's a lot lately looking at new jobs. So it's so bad. Everything in there is ChatGPT, self-marketing garbage right now. Please. Yeah. Just as I was finishing off the headhunting job that I had before I started doing something that even slightly mattered, and it was all of our stuff was like, oh guys, there's this thing called ChatGPT. So rather than having to write nonsense because all you're trying to do is keep your profile up in the aggregation tables and basically remind people that you exist constantly, and they were like, oh, you can just type it into ChatGPT. And even then I was like, okay, cool. And so you realize everyone knows this. Everyone knows that you just typed into. So what that is very shortly everybody will then write the exact same kind of sludgy bullshit. And everyone will therefore stop reading it, even less than they're reading it already, which is not a lot, because you can just safely ignore it and know that it's AI bollocks. And so all of this will be aggressively pointless. And I think
suggesting, Tim, that if there's no quality content, nobody will want to like interact with it. Are you saying that the quality of things actually matter?
No, I think we can safely assume, as film studios over the years have assumed, that people don't actually like things of any quality. What they like is familiar sort of tick boxes. And so if you just keep filling those tick boxes, it'll never eventually fall apart as people's sort of quest to see things that are familiar to them rubs up against the fact that this thing is not good. And so whilst it works once or maybe twice, then they don't watch the other one because it's bad. Is that what you're suggesting?
Some kind of diminish, like if only there was a phrase, some like
sort of law of how things work less and less well.
Yeah,
like
non-comebackening returns or something. Non-good returns.
The law of not working as well as you go ons, I think.
That's it, yeah. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, I think. So in short, you can add me on LinkedIn, yes. Should I just every time we finish something, I'll be like, so in summary.
Yes, add me on LinkedIn.
Foxpat, I mean, there is low quality content here, and we interact with it.
And yes, but it's bespoke. Yes, but
as Nerd says,
went into
Nerd says this is genuine human stupidity. Good,
exactly.
Old-fashioned Pepperidge Farm stupidity. I've always been confused in that part of the reason I like content is because I can think about the mindset of the person that made it, and if the person that made it doesn't exist, then what's the point? Like, I look at a picture and go, holy shit, someone did that with their hands. I don't
Yeah.
look at like a dot matrix printer and go, fucking hell, you're dexterous. Like, it's not.
No.
I don't get it. Anyway,
The point is the human. The point is the intent and the human.
Sam, I think you're very confused. You know the phrase "it's not about the destination, it's about the journey." Yeah, no, actually, what it's about the destination.
yeah.
The journey is irrelevant, I think.
And
is what we've
also,
worked
the
out.
destination doesn't need to be good. It just needs
No.
to be quick.
Yeah.
It just needs to be. You need to be there right now.
Jesus Christ!
I want to
thought
go on a
that was-
holiday.
I thought that Sam was in game, and I was like, "What makes that noise?"
Why are there
It was-
motorbikes in
it was
game,
a
though?
motorcycle. So
hey,
the thing
hey,
I was going to
stop.
say before everybody rudely distracted me with interesting topics was that Moose asked me, why did I do that? Why did I make the theatre in Vectorworks?
Oh, yeah.
Was it for work, or did you do it because you were on stimulants?
On stimulants.
Bit of column A, bit of column B. I did occasionally work on it until 2 a.m. So Vectorworks, and just before I get into this, I will warn you that I'm fucking boring. So Vectorworks is a program, and I'm about to talk about something that people will find boring. Oh, Amy is dying.
Uh-oh.
Amy is dying. Victoria Lunderfog,
Cool
if you'll
cops.
permit me, the journey is mid. Amy, please let the folks know why you're dying. Let them know. So Vectorworks is a CAD program because it doesn't call you after the date. In
You're a criminal.
I don't like me. What was I going to say? Jesus Christ. I'm hungover.
And if
I
you
don't
put
know
it
if I
under the
mentioned that.
ground,
Oh, ooh.
what is
Yeah.
it?
I've
You
dug
got
to
it,
the
and
other
you-
side of the mountain.
Oh, it wasn't a
No,
very
I-
thick mountain.
No, I need to. It's a thin mountain girl. Sorry, Sam. Say your piece.
If you get that type of program and you put it under the ground
Yeah.
and it tastes really good,
Yeah.
it's because you put it under the ground
Uh-huh.
with a spade and you put dirt
Uh-huh.
on top of it, right?
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
what is it?
Okay. I did.
Cadbury. It's
But you didn't
Cadbury,
make.
Tim.
But you didn't make chocolate. You didn't mention chocolate in any way. That was not
I
part
said
of the
it
setup.
tasted good.
Oh, fucking hell! All right, there we go. What tastes good? Well, there's only one
Come
or
on
two
then.
things.
Come with
Shut up.
me.
Oh,
And you'll
Sorry,
see.
Sam. You got to shut up. Sorry, Sam. You
Fair.
you got to shut up and say you need to shut up.
Absolutely fair.
So, Vectorworks is a CAD program. And it also has a plugin called Vectorworks Spotlight. And it's therefore an industry standard tool for designing lighting plots, which in theory is the profession I am trying to make a career in, lighting design. So I thought, hey, probably should learn how to use this program for if somebody's like, I'd like you to design something for me, and you can't just do it in Google SketchUp. It has to be in a format through a program. People are like, yes, this is the one the professionals use. And you can get it free on an educational license, which I can get because I work at a school. Hooray! Hooray for all! So I thought, well, I cannot watch a tutorial on this because I'll die. As you know, Sam, watching a
Yep.
tutorial is the same thing as being dead.
Yep.
And so I decided to take on a quite complex task, which is to say modelling a 400-seat 2-level theatre.
Some torches.
Oh, thank you. And so I thought what I'll do is I'll just do that, and then when I find something I can't do, I'll look up that specific problem and work my way through that way. And it works very well. It's how I learn. It does also mean I have to do everything 3 times because I do it wrong, and then I look it up, and then I do it wrong slightly again, and then I work out how to do it right, and then I have to go back and fix all of the things that I sort of bodged together.
Fucked up. Yeah.
But it works. And so I decided to model a theatre so that we have a useful model of the theatre, which is helpful for work. But also, I then got really into it and stayed up till gone midnight a number of nights in a row, trying to make curves work.
Nice.
So that's what I did. That's why I did it. And I do it again in an instant. And I'll show you at the end of stream because it's show and tell. Amy's asking where is her babysitter when she needs him. We are, of course, referring to the Pennsylvanian wrestler who serves as Amy's main source of emotional comfort. Oh, I've accidentally worked my way through here again.
Chat. How do you make stone walls out of. Oh, never mind.
Is it place them on top of each other?
Basically, no. I just meant you can make a block that is like narrower than a wall.
Oh.
So,
Oh yes, you can. Yes, there is like a. Can you
yeah,
craft
it's
them
less than one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I found it. It's all right.
in mine? Did you craft them in a mine?
I crafted in the mine.
Do you yearn for the mines?
Oh,
Oh my god, I got the most aggressive craving for a Dr. Pepper there all of a sudden. All of a sudden, I want nothing more than to drink Dr. Pepper, and I'm actually quite cross. What does this mean? I haven't had Dr. Pepper in like 6 months.
This man has Dr. Pepper madness.
It craves the pepper. He needs that pep.
Craves the pepper. Getting
Rainbow
that
Nerd.
pep.
It needs a pep in his step. Rainbow Nerd, trying to make curves work. Me when I was gaining weight in my teenage years. Well, I believe, and I've looked this up, I believe that to make the curves work, you've got to. I believe you got to work with that fang. Is
Yeah.
that correct? Have you got
think
to
so.
work it nasty with that fang? Can somebody? Sorry.
Oh.
Can a lesbian in chat? Oh, Sam, just a quick test. Lesbians.
Yeah. Lesbian.
Okay, he's not frightened. Okay, he's not frightened of lesbians.
No.
Can they work out whether or not it's correct for me to have said that they need to work that nasty thang? And perhaps I should refer to them, depending on their gender, as Mr., Mrs., or non-binary thang. Hello, Miss Thang. Hello, Mr. Thang. Hello, gender-neutral thang. Shiny Blackbird Tim, I don't know anything about anything, but I know it's not that. Rainbow Nerd. Oh yes, Lily Rose Mux Thang. Rainbow Nerd Tim has been possessed by John Green, the first the TV talk, now the Dr. Pepper craving. Squiddy Terrence, I believe the youth nowadays are advising to bus it down alongside working of that thang. Has that got anything to do with the bussy? Which Sam, of course, knows is what?
Bussy.
What's bussy, Sam?
Batman's pussy.
Nearly. Very close. Eddie's our boy. Hey, girl. I mean, they. Rainbow Nerd has said, sir. Wicked Not Evil says, that thang sounds like a perfectly reasonable non-binary term. Rainbow Nerd says, Sam, define bussy. Squilly Tense, you know what? Technically not wrong. No, yeah, that's true. Batman will count. Batman is included.
Is it your back? Is it the butt pussy?
Well, yes,
Is
but
it-
what does it
is it-
stand for? It's not back. It's not butt.
Bum.
No,
Bottom.
no.
Posterior.
Yes, Stan. It's posterior pussy.
There's
Inkstone Daddy has
there's a-
suggested Batussy.
There's a lava pool underneath our house.
No, that's a wonderful, interesting thing, Sam. But you haven't answered my fucking question.
I was hoping you'd forget.
An elephant never forgets. Squiddy Terrence has said it's a gender word.
Binary.
No, for £500, Sam. Define bussy.
Lesbian. No, is that not it? I just thought there might be a new one that I hadn't heard.
Lesbian?
Of yet. So lesbian. I don't know.
Your offer is
I'm
the
bu-
offer is lesbian.
I know I'm behind on my terms. You know, I try to keep up. But
Sam, name some
yeah.
pronouns for me.
they,
Huh?
them.
All right,
He,
well done. You
she.
get a prize.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It.
Now, look, I'm not saying that any pronouns are better than others, but what are the two big uns, Sam? What are the two big uns?
He.
Hang
her.
on. I've made a mistake. I don't know if this is a pronoun. I think it's not a pronoun,
Is it?
but it's one of the genders, but it's not.
Not one of the genders.
It's one of the genders, but it's not what you'd usually refer to.
Binary. Non-binary.
I can't believe how badly I've run this. Dyslexia Tim is back. Okay, well, I want to read this out, but it does give away the answer. Lydia Renee says, boy is not a pronoun, Tim. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It's not a pronoun.
that's no.
It's a boy pussy.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
So I was right.
No.
So Apology accepted.
You weren't right at all. In fact, you were quite
Oh.
wrong
Oh.
because you said lesbian.
I was hoping I could sort of brush past that.
Quick check-in.
But-
Could you?
Couldn't. No. Didn't work. I haven't really measured anything here, so none of this is going to sort of match up with anything. But we do have a nice little viewing area. Oh, it's 5:30.
Is it? Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. Everybody, shut the fuck up. What was I doing? I was getting some pickaxes.
What the hell is that? Is that what fish look like nowadays? I'm gonna go
Can't do
and catch
anything
these
these
salmon.
days. Right. Can you pause the realm as an admin?
Well, we can just disconnect, and then I can just leave the server running.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just
You can
to-
do that. Because it
probably the
doesn't.
easiest thing to
I'm
do.
guessing the world doesn't pause when I. No, it doesn't.
No.
It really is the one-eyed leading the blind over here. It really is. It really is. Lazy
Yeah.
Kiwi has shouted lesbian. Right, so it's break time, so please do stay with us. And I think you'll agree, given the content of this stream and how much everyone's enjoyed it. I think you should all go out into the street and call over all of your friends and say, "Hey, get a load of this," and then get them to watch as well. We've got a lovely contingent of 81, which is lovely.
Extra.
Read
Sam
all
and
about
Tim
it.
playing Minecraft.
Tim thinks boy is pronoun. Sam thinks lesbian a word. FBW, was this Sam's binder incident?
Oh, I'm sure I can
dear.
do worse.
Worse. Okay. So we will return in to Eddie Baxter. Tim, you think I have friends who aren't here? Good point. Eddie Sowboy, me when I have. I should stop reading things. Willio says, "Wait, Sam, were you not doing a bit?" Sam, honestly.
No, not really. I just didn't get the. I thought I'd sort of, because I sort of misunderstood the question. I got tied around in a bit, and then just wasn't thinking about the very obvious
My
answer to the
temptation,
question.
Sam, to go into the break whilst
Yeah.
you were speaking there was so powerful. And
Oh, that must have been-
maybe I've then told you afterwards, and then afterwards said to still be explaining, and when we go back in. But I thought it also felt a little bit like bullying. Right, so we're going to go on to hold, and we will see you all.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
We've returned. We're back. And if you were saying, hey, wasn't it funny how Tim was talking about how he was potentially going to cut Sam off, but wasn't going to, and also a governess has arrived, so we're no longer allowed to swear. And then he cut himself off in a kind of clever callback. There is a creeper just over there. There's a creeper over there. And wasn't that a funny joke? I just need you to continue to think that that was a funny joke that I did because I'm smart and it was on purpose. That's just something I need you to do and to continue to think. I need that to be the case. So
please,
just a heads up. Some of the penguins have said "wob wob." So there's that. So for those of you that are not familiar, I don't know why I sort of sighed as I went into that, as if I was deeply tired by the concept of the governess and indeed life. All I can say is
here's the thing. I've
got a large cup of coffee in front of me, and it's way too late for coffee, but I need it. Oh, it was welcome back. Sorry, I thought it was a wob wob. What was I saying?
God. I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Jesus
we're on the
Christus.
struggle bus today, everyone.
We're on the struggle bus, but remember, we're not allowed to swear. So Jesus Christ, this is about as far as I'm about to.
Jesus Christi.
I'm about to. Tim, is this another /s equals serious thing as opposed to sarcasm? Yeah, very much so. Very much so. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on because I'm too distracted by Bussy. So, yeah, it's one of my struggles. I'm always thinking about Miss Thang. Is that a problem?
Yeah. No, it's not a problem.
Oh yeah, so we're going to hopefully do Stella Firma live in either late October or early November, and that's why you can follow me on LinkedIn. There we go, back on board. Look at that ray tracing, or maybe not actual ray tracing, because I don't know if ray tracing actually exists in the Java version of this game, but it looks quite like ray tracing.
It does, probably. I mean, you can offload ray tracing onto the GPU, so you wouldn't even need to. You just need to put in a shader for it, probably.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just not supported by the game, or maybe that can a shader ray trace. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know, because I know that you can just tell. You just upload the geometry into the GPU.
I'll upload your geometry into the GPU.
Please do.
But I'm guessing you have to do something to the base game in order to allow that to happen. You can't just do it and go, there you go.
Don't know. Yeah. Don't know.
Sam, why don't you know?
Any GPU programmers in there?
Insouciance, I think the struggle bus has summoned me. Hello, fellow strugglers. Now, is it just me, or does the phrase, and we must remember there's a governess here, does the phrase the struggle bus sound bad?
Bad? Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I hear it, I have to remind myself
that it's not a terrifying sex thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that says about me, that's
just
my
on the
assumption.
face of it.
It just sounds like a tab you don't click on.
Yeah. You heard, Karen. You know, just like if you just heard that phrase on its own, just out of free from context. Right?
Rainbow notices mangoes have been devoured. Which again, if you saw it on a certain kind of web, if you're on a website with a certain orange banner and you saw the phrase struggle bus, I think you'd be like, well, there's a button we don't click on.
Yep.
Isn't that nice? Isn't it nice to know that there's somewhere? Isn't it nice to have it confirmed that here's somewhere where I don't need to go?
I don't like this.
Karen says no. I think that's the last thing I would have guessed. Well, guess what? Your trophy for purity's in the fucking no. Oh, damn it!
Ah, you fool.
A trophy for purities in the fucking post, and I failed the governess.
You ruined it.
Ruined it. Fuck's sake. Instant karma, says Karen. Sorry, but then you'd have to be on the... Hang on. Governess failure. It's fair. It's fair.
Thank you.
Remember notes. Hiya, you fool.
How does
about
chat
the
decide
assumption-
who's going to do the governess failure? Does it just first?
Oh, it just falls
first
to
one?
first come, first serve. As Jody
Right.
Blackburn said, that assumption has taught us all something about your internet habits that I wish we all didn't know. What, that I can see things on it and have chosen not to click on them. Are you an
That's
all-clicker,
too much
Jody
information.
Blackburn? Is that the case?
Too much info.
Yeah. I
Something you
sometimes
asked someone about
go on
film.
Sam. I sometimes go on Reddit and I go to Reddit
Yeah.
r/ladies ankles.
I used to own the domain ladieswithoutblouses.com, and it would forward to contrivepod.com. But the joke, it was too expensive of a joke.
Yeah, it's a very
for-
expensive. It's a good joke, but it's very expensive. FW Tim, no, stop, no. What? r/exposed ankles.
Mm.
r/petticoats.
Strumpets.
Strumpets. Now here's another thing. Whenever I hear the word strumpets, I just think of trumpets. What does that mean? What does that mean about me? What is... Oh dear. Inkjane Stain Danny says, "Hey Sam, check this out," and then there's a link. Do you think I should click it? Too late. Blesbian, thank you very much. That's incredible. That's an incredible 90s thing. Amy, trumpets you can strum. Hey Amy, if you were trying to, and look, this is a full-on thing for me to announce as a question, and I'm probably only saying because I'm hungover. If you were looking for filth on Reddit and you don't know how to navigate it, what are you typing in? r/what? Like r/wrestlers with wet hair.
Dracula biscuits.
r/r/.
That's actually a real one. Ow! Who's hitting me?
Uncovered leg.
Yeah.
Bernadette, my beloved. What?
Bernadette.
There is a historical costume YouTuber who made an OnlyFans for ankle pics. Incredible, RC Birdie.
That's really funny.
Our Fox Club pal has
Shut
said,
up,
"Shut up,
Tim."
Tim." Oh, fair enough. Discord, do it says the worst Reddit stuff I've ever seen was Pokemon Smash or Pass related.
Oh.
Excellent. Sam, I need you to read what Pentel has written. It's part of your contract that you haven't signed, but unfortunately you have to say it.
r/object I've shoved up my ass.
It's the personal possessive. I've shoved
It
up my
also-
ass, not object shoved up asses.
It also says objective shoved up my ass.
Oh yeah, object.
You
I
just-
shoved it. It's objective shoved up my ass, and it's just somebody with like a team goals chart, just sort of crouched in the
Yep.
corner, going.
Here's your story point.
You want to see a fucking KPI? Come here. Amy said, "Tim, I forgot to tell you about my gremlin moment. Please tell me and the whole of chat."
Yeah.
Vague, I forgot what the fuck did I just come back to? The truth, Vague. The truth.
Yep.
Fox
Real
Dog Power
life.
has shouted, "Shut up, everybody." I'm assuming that's in preparation for Amy to tell a story. It is what project managers do on LinkedIn. We should know, Fox Dog Power, we should know less about each other. Oh dear. Screentarians, everyone, if anyone sends the Vaporon copy pasta, it's immediate firing squad. I don't even know what that is. Bental boys,
Something
you do
bad.
not know the objects I've shoved up my ass. No, I don't know. No. Amy's got in the bath. There was a bit of fluff floating in it. I tried to catch it. Turns out it was a chocolate I dropped down my top.
Oh. Chickenson.
Chickenson.
Good heavens.
Oh, there's something in the bath. Oh, it's food that was attached to my
Oh.
body. But you know what? What's the bath for? Except to wash off food you
I
didn't
mean,
know
yeah.
was there.
You came to the right neighborhood. It's just a disgusting way to
I'm
interact
liking
with it.
this stone veranda you've made, Sam. It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
like
wonky
it.
for some reason.
It's not wonky. I mean,
No, I
other than
know.
that,
I mean, it
it's
sort of can't be.
No.
It's not finished. Something
No.
about it feels like it's off center, but it
mean
literally
off-
cannot.
And also
It-
off center from what?
From what exactly? It is its own center.
Oh, hang
so
on,
I
I
don't-
just realised I'm doing this wrong. There we go. I'm just filling up the chest with stones and dirt. I'm going
fine.
to use,
That's good. That's what we need.
and then I'm going to put wood in that other one. Birch saplings, various saplings can go in there. Oh, that's stone. Come back here. I've got lots of coal, but I've also got loads of torches, so I don't need. The torch placement is hideous in here. I'm sorry, it's my fault mostly.
That's alright. We can sort it out. We can get some nice glow in the dark blocks on the ground at some point.
Just chuck that. I don't know why.
Be delightful.
Where's my pickaxe? I need to make more pickaxes. Amy, the moment it's smeared was so upsetting. Oh dear.
Because there's only
Um,
a few things that smear in that particular way.
Yeah, there's a big two.
Yeah.
Squiddy Tones also Timberly. Ignore the vapor on copy pasta meme. You don't need to know. All right, fair enough. Oh, hang on. Tim, watch it with the most love. Okay. All right. Clicking on a YouTube link.
Vaporon's a Pokemon, right?
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Dangerous. It
Okay.
feels.
Yeah.
Okay. Big pencil. Coins. Okay. Yeah. Pebbles.
Pebbles. No. Large. I mean, that feels pretty similar.
Such a creepy look.
Why wasn't fingers first on the list?
No.
Oh, don't do that. No. It's ribbed for no one's pleasure. Banana.
This video was produced by Bruno Pozniak.
Mars.
So.
Yeah.
So, okay. My first question is what?
Why
My
does that
second question is
exist?
okay. Why? My third question is is it? So if you could just answer those, that'd be great.
That'd be great. I'm going to light up some of the hillside around here so we
I
get
need
fewer.
sticks again. So I
skeletons
don't
and
need sticks.
creepers.
I need cubes of wood.
Cubes of wood. Is your base inundated with wood trees? Start a forest fire. Solves your tree problems in no time. Creates a different problem.
But you know what? What about if I fill your inventory entirely with pickaxes? How do you feel about that? How about if your
Interesting.
inventory is entirely pickaxes now?
Pickaxe.
Spectre, there are 6 parts of this.
Oh.
Say it, coward. No, it's actually kind of bad. Rainbow Nerd, what's going on? Rainbow Nerd, what's happening? I have a very not safe for work thing, but I shan't say it. Rainbow Nerd, remember, this is the Bussy of Trust. You can say
Yeah.
anything in here. You can yell anything into the Bussy of Trust. And we will accept you as a fellow human being with all the vulnerabilities and frailties that that condition implies. Because in this, our singular brotherhood of humanity, we cannot afford to exclude one. We must include
Have you
all.
got any coal?
And with that said, have you got any coal? Yes, I do. Let me put it on the floor. Nope, that was a shovel, Tim. That was a shovel that you threw on the floor. How do I put things on the floor?
If you're in your hand, you can press Q
What about from my
to throw one
inventory?
at a time, or you can open your inventory and drag it to the side, and it will sort of
Coal.
poop out onto the floor.
Thank
Thank
Vape
you.
Coffee Cup has said Tim what? The what? Tim what?
Thank you, but no. Thank you,
FBW
no.
who said U-turn. So actually, in this frailest brotherhood of humanity, you've got to really, really just shut the fuck up.
Just keep it to 'em.
Can you just keep it to your fucking self, actually, because nobody cares.
Yep.
And we've all got stuff on, so if you could just fucking stop it. So there we are. Was that the statement you wanted U-turn Delphi BW? The bit where I said we should accept everyone? I'm assuming that was.
Sharing is not caring.
Or was it the fact that I called it the bussy of trust? I can't work
the
out.
bussy of trust. The trust bussy.
Insane Danny is now dying to know. I remember that everyone to tell everyone about a thing I saw on Reddit. Things people have shoved up their asses. Twitch was really like, hey, do you really want to say that? So LBLW wants to veto the trust bussy.
Okay.
I mean,
Fair
okay. Like, I don't like the trust bussy, and I don't think we should do it. Sorry, do you think we now live in a better world?
No trust. This is a zero trust environment. It's like Bitcoin.
Oh, Amy's arrived. Hello, Amy.
I'm slightly concerned.
What's up?
When I was a child, my grandparents showed me a lot of Norman Wisdom films.
Yeah.
And I remember them
Boy.
very fondly. And I've just seen one of them is on the TV. It's called What's Good for the Goose. Based on the phrase, what's good for the goose is also quite
Good
good
for
for
the.
the gander.
Did you poke me and say quack quack?
Quite good for the gander. And I remember this. I believe this is the one where he falls in the pond. It might be the one where he sings "Don't Laugh at Me Because I'm a Fool." He's very, very endearing.
Yeah.
The description for the film
Yes.
from 1969 is
Nice.
a middle-aged bank manager tries to regain his youth by dressing like a hippie and dating a teen.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
not good.
So we
Now-
went to
Parents,
Dicey Town.
What did you have me watching?
So hashtag cancel Norman.
I can just see
Is this GG all over again.
and poke Tim more. On the amount of times you have to tell Max not to hit
Max.
you today.
Max really wanted me to know that he could beat me up whenever he wanted.
Well, we were singing the Gaston song and it's confusing because we're singing no one fights like Gaston, no one bites like Gaston, and then we're telling him
Yeah.
he's not allowed to do it.
No one gets and no one finds and then stabs you with a knife like Gaston.
But yes, I am concerned that if I watched that film, my childhood would change.
It'd be recontextualized at least. Sam, I think we should expose
Hello.
this lava, but we should also put
Yeah.
up a little railing.
Yeah.
In season that's the new meme from Tim watching the object shoved up my ass video. Enjoy chat. Why am I so wide in that? Why have I been stretched so wide?
Stretched him.
Thank
I
you
guess-
very much.
You know, lots of things got stretched
Fucking hell, Sam.
in that.
I just need you to know that
Yeah.
you should stop it
I can't.
and
There's something wrong with me.
help me. I'm ill.
Sam, shut up.
I'm afraid you gotta shut up, Sam.
Okay.
Not you've got to shut up, Sam. You got to shut up, Sam. But you've got to shut up, Sam.
But yeah, I
because
do
you've
have
got
to as well,
shut
yeah.
up, Sam. So you've got to shut up,
Oh.
Sam.
This spider is kicking my ass
Why are you fighting spiders, mate?
because he started it.
Sam? Did he start it?
Well, he's dead
Did he-
now, so I guess we'll never know.
Note
My
to self,
s-
don't
my
get into
history is
fight
written by the
with
victims.
Sam. History is written by the people I didn't fucking kill. Yeah. History is written by the people who didn't know when he fucking shot up. Yeah. Okay, you gotta stop throwing things on the floor, Tim. I feel like I'm doing like neurosurgery every time I'm trying to place something. Okay. We're going to call this the Sam Ray Memorial Lava Pool.
We should put beds down. I just remembered that we haven't set our spawn points here, so if we die, we're
What do you mean
never
like
gonna
now?
find
You mean
this
like how I
recipe.
just fell in there and so I've died? Is it like that? So if I respawn, am I now back on that island?
The creeper just... What the hell just happened?
Sam,
I'm assuming
It's
a creeper exploded
Sam.
right next to me. Yeah.
It's nighttime and I'm on a mystery island and there are zombies.
Okay.
Could you by any chance teleport me very quickly? Okay, there we go. Oh, and there's all of my stuff. There's all of my stuff. Did you just run and try and grab all of my stuff?
I did.
You son of a
I
bitch,
don't know what I picked up. There's a pickaxe. There's a pickaxe.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have anything super important. Oh, I've just thrown a cube.
Right. I can
Yeah,
make
did
one
something
bed.
explode at you, or was it just me dying and it was just the
It
shock
might have been
waves
you dying. I don't. Yeah, it might have just been the shock waves of.
of just the import of that really hitting home? Was there any fence posts? Or I used them all?
No, there were none.
Amy said, not Amy. Dustus Cosplay said, great job, Tim. Okay, and Tim, your stuff is gone. You fell in the lava. Oh, is it all gone if you fall in the lava?
Oh yeah. Well, it sort of explodes out of you, but if it then again lands in the lava.
Does that
I have
mean
a
my
question
golden,
about the.
yeah, my golden pants are gone.
Yeah,
That's
afraid
sad.
so. I have a question about the lava
Mm.
pit.
Yeah,
Why?
because I think it adds interest.
Okay. No, that's good. No, that's all I wanted to know.
That is
I
the
think
only.
a creeper must have exploded.
Are creepers kept away by lights, or do they not care?
So, monsters can't spawn if there's too much light, and they can't spawn on certain types of blocks and things like that.
Mm.
And they can't spawn within some number of blocks of the player. I can't remember how many it is, though. So, if you keep things lit up, you're at less risk of
You're at
having
fewer risk.
creeper problems. Fewer whomst risk of having creeper problems. I've got 99 problems. If
But
you've
the
got 99
creeper-
problems, I feel bad for you, son, but the creepers are going to explode and kill you.
Yeah, as the famous song goes.
By Carter.
Where's I need to make sticks. So I need to go to cut down some trees because I haven't got any. Oh,
Oh,
my
I've got tons
God.
of wood. I've got a
Oh.
million. I've got like absolute.
I need sticks
buckets of
specifically.
wood.
So
Well, there's some wood in the top chest and a couple
Oh,
of
can you-
sticks.
oh, there is. Oh no, can you make it? I tried
You
to
make planks into sticks.
but I went to the crafting menu and the crafting box, and it won't let me make sticks. Or can you only make sticks in your personal? Yes, you okay. That's fine.
No, I think you can make them on the. You can make everything that you can make on
Yeah,
the crafting.
but I
table.
can't find it in the crafting thing.
Oh, I just know the recipes off by heart. So
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
so it's not such a big issue for a pro such as I,
Shut the fuck up though.
professional YouTuber, professional Minecraft YouTuber,
Next time you consider saying something, could you
professional
instead of
YouTube
doing that,
boy.
Sam, just shut the fuck up, Sam.
Well. If it isn't Mr. Wants My Help playing Minecraft.
Sam, next time.
Yeah.
Next time, could you perhaps instead of saying things,
Yep.
could you just shut the fuck up? Also, thank you for the steaks that I think you gave me.
Not only can I not, I
sure
won't.
I can't, but if I could, I wouldn't.
Where's my things? There they are.
There we go. It's now safe. I've made it safe. Now no one no more shall die unless they jump over the fence, which is doable.
Very easy. It's like all those people who die at the geysers in Yellowstone.
Oh, because they're like, well, it wouldn't be dangerous. Oh no, I've been boiled to death.
I've been boiled. That's why there's a big sign saying if you go anywhere near the geysers,
Yeah.
you will die in the worst way possible.
Foxglove Pal, I hate both of you actually. Huh.
Yeah.
Karen, Tim, you can use the search bar. Tim, they're on the third page, says FBW.
You're on the third page.
You're on the third page.
Third page of warnings.
Third page of being a little bitch. Am I right, Sam? Sam?
Got him.
Sam?
Got him.
Would I be
No
correct
coming back from that.
Would I be correct in
I think you'd be correct. Yeah, I think you'd be.
saying that
totally.
somebody's what I would describe as a little bitch? You're welcome. How do
Truth
you make,
hurts.
how do you make beds? Because I can't make them.
We need one more bit of wool.
Oh, good. Wool, is it?
So wool. So I will go and find a wool.
Did you find some loose wool?
Wool. Anywhere? Any sheeps within eyesight?
Verissima has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 48 months. 4 more years. 4 more years. Hashtag Sam and Tim and Sam for president.
Can I make salmon wool?
Salmon wool. Oh, delicious salmon wool.
Salmon wool.
New salmon
Marks and
wool.
Spencer's.
The softness of wool with the delightful aroma of fish.
Isn't that what happens? Isn't that what silverfish? They eat your carpet and they make it smell like fish. Isn't that why they're called silverfish?
I don't know.
Chat, please confirm. Silverfish. The question is silverfish? Question mark.
The question. Now I just got a quick inquiry. Is silverfish?
Silverfish? And I want an answer ASAP. On my desk at 9 a.m. Pictures of Spider-Man.
Vey Coffee Cup. So Rainbow Nerd. Hang on. Wait. Who said what? Vey Coffee Cup. Sam is getting more annoying as time goes on, I feel. Rainbow Nerd is the effect of being with Tim. Fuck up how Tim is contagious. Vey Coffee Cup. It absolutely is.
Maybe I'm just getting more comfortable in my role. Maybe I was being nice before because I wasn't as confident, and now my true self is coming out, and everyone hates it.
One must assume.
That's
You're
what usually
assuming your
happens.
final form, your unmasked
Yeah.
form. Enrich Catpos and Matt Berry has entered the chat. As Silverfish. Inkstein Danny, hey Tim, did you see what I said about your lava pit? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Inkstein Danny. Let's have a look here.
That
shall
lava
we?
pit ain't lava shit.
Okay, messages. Okay.
No, these are cows. Can't make cow
Inkstein Danny,
wool.
Tim wants a lava pit for the same reason that the Reddit person needed a chair leg up their ass. It adds interest, I suppose.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a talking point when you have dinner parties. So when we gonna? So that's actually the most important thing.
Yeah.
Tim, is when are we gonna have a dinner party at our Minecraft house?
Oh.
So I don't give. That's the point of this game, as far as I'm concerned, is
To
dinner
throw a
parties.
dinner party.
Yeah.
I think when we've got more furniture than just a bed, just one bed in the floor. I suppose once we're sort of past that tricky sort of, home interior design stage.
We're currently in the sort of male living spaces
Yeah.
portion of interior design. Yeah.
Vey Coffee Cup has said, feel more uncomfortable, Sam. I think that's in an effort to make you less. So basically, Sam wants you to. Vey Coffee Cup essentially wants you to go, and I think this phrase is the most sort of reasonable and accurate one, kind of back in the closet, as it were.
Yeah.
In terms of being an annoying person.
Be more
So-
uncomfortable. No, I am very annoying. This is
not
This is the
new
thing.
information. It's one of the
It's not
reasons I
new.
like
I'm-
Sam, because he's so fucking annoying in the same way that I am.
I'm very annoying. I think things are funny that are very stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm incapable of doing anything I'm told.
Yeah, in
Following
fact, you
instructions.
can be literally doing a thing, and then somebody says, "Could you do that?" And you'll be midway through the task they're talking about, and you'll stop and say,
and I
"No,
will stop.
no, I can't
And I'll
actually."
say no. Not only can I not do it, I'm going to undo what I have done.
Yeah, you're going to start reigniting the fires that you had put out.
Out of pure
Spite.
spite and
Sam?
what's it called? Demand avoidance. Hello. You've mined all the way through.
I've gone through, so I feel like we should put some glass here.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Can I make glass?
What have I got in my inventory? Wool. That's what I'm doing.
I'm
Let's
gonna
make another bed. Have
God.
you got some? Hang on. Shut up, Tim.
Sorry.
Shut
I'll
up.
be quiet.
Everybody, be quiet.
How
for
do I
1
make
second.
glass?
Sand. But cook sand.
I'll go get some fucking sand then, shall I?
It's much easier than it is in real life.
Sure, I hurt myself a lot on the way down, but on the plus side, it was real quick.
There's a sort of.
Oh, I
can
remember.
Feel like there's.
Yes, we made a conservatory, like a gigantic conservatory, and I spent an enormous amount of time looking for sand. I remember now.
Yes. I mean, there's always deserts. Here we go.
You're a desert. A desert of personality. Got him.
We need more jingles.
We need
Or
more
is that just
jingles.
my effort to just to turn everything around me into 3-bean salad.
Now, that is a good question, Sam, because I do have the capacity to make irritating jingles and put them on a little sound pad. And obviously,
Yeah.
I do very little for this stream. Because I've been working on other projects, very little music has been produced by me in the last sort of 5 months since I made the last album. So do you think what I should do is sort of
Stupid
abdicate
little
my sort
jingles.
of responsibilities to other important things I'm working on and instead make jingles for this stream?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. Good. We're agreed then.
So now we need to establish what are the most common things that that we do that means we could play the jingle.
We've upset chat. We've got chat so mad that they're just screaming at us to shut
Pento.
up and go away.
Penta, could you start to make a list on Discord
Look
of
at the
these?
chat, you
Oh, I'm
cunt.
being told to look at that. Tim, buddy, it makes your pickaxe breaks faster if you're using it on the wrong shit. Use a shovel. People are saying I should use a shovel. Okay, I've just shut the pickaxe down so it doesn't get hurt. So that can stay there. Okay, have I got a shovel? No, I don't. I can't make a shovel without going back up there.
Now, don't really want to eat raw beef.
Pentel has said no. Pentel, I was asking in kind of a mod based capacity of this would be genuinely helpful so I can do something for the stream. Now obviously the answer can still be no because in a very real sense you don't actually have to do anything I say, but I just wanted to establish that this was less an amusing thing and more of a very helpful actual thing that might mean that I make something for stream. And as I say, the answer it still can very much be no, but I just wanted to check before we landed on just totally no.
Before there was total denial.
Pentel said, oh. I suppose
Beef tartare, yeah. I'm having beef tartare. I think beef tartare has to be prepared very carefully from very specific.
Is Sam?
cuts,
Shut up.
I
Sam,
assume.
shut up. Shut up, Sam. Is that when you have been
Go on.
having a lovely day
Go on,
with some
carry on.
beef?
Yeah. Go on.
But then obviously you've got other things you need to get to.
Yeah,
other
go
friends
on.
and loved ones, and
So
so
you finish your beef
your
interaction.
finish your beef interaction, and then you want to say goodbye, but you want to sort of undercut the moment because it can be quite sad. So you would say
Yeah.
sort of something more esoteric than like goodbye or I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
So you'd say beef
So what
tartar.
would you say?
Ta-ta!
Yeah. And to commemorate that excellent joke, I've made you a yellow bed because you pissed the bed.
Penta said, "So what do you want then?" Well, so what I wanted, which is interesting because you said no, and so what I'm now assuming is you didn't know what I was talking about, but you said just no,
Just a flat no.
just a flat
is
no
sort of
to
fair
anything,
enough, really.
which is sort of fair enough. So, I was
Start
asking
with
if
no
you could
and work backwards from there.
assume that the answer is fucking no, mate. No, so. Rainbow Nerd, why is he like this? So basically, I want to make jingles for the stream, and we're going to start making a list of the most common sort of what we might describe as recurring segments, which means we can then start to either play the jingles or maybe make the jingles redeemable as well, so chat can play them.
Oh, sure.
We'll put limits on them so it doesn't get unreasonable. God, it's a lot quicker getting Sam with a shovel, isn't it? Now I am. I'm also. Sam, can I help you, Sam? Is there an issue here?
No, it's good. It's funny. It's good
I
stuff.
don't know why you're finding the fact that I'm learning things laughable. I'm
I
also
just-
pretty
I just
certain
love
if you.
to see
Uh-huh.
knowledge happening in front of me.
I'm also pretty certain you can find a clip of me from 3 years ago saying that exact thing. So can you write down those sort of jingle things as we go? And the first one we thought of was we've irritated chat. So
Yeah.
we really irritated chat would be the first one. What other ones? What other things do we let us know. What are the other most common things that happen? Being
So
wrong.
the things
Tim
being
and Sam
wrong
are
about
wrong.
something, technical difficulties, Rainbow Nerd. Very
Yeah.
yes.
Technical difficulties.
Like an extended shut up, both of you. I guess that goes under the we've annoyed Tim. Half remembered facts. Oh yes.
Yes.
We do love a half remembered fact.
Showed back, but a clip, a singular clip, just the one. You've only learned this shovel lesson once before. Let's go to the zoo. Should definitely get a jingle.
Yep.
Darcy does cosplay. Tim Meredith. I'm about to lose my shit. I think that was in relation to my digging. I'm shaking. Vague Coffee Cup called me a fucking lunatic. It is, isn't it, mate? Isn't it? Very Andrew Carson. Do we just scream filth at Tim and Sam now? Squiddy Terrence, so aggressively British that my wrist reflexively twitched to dump my mug of tea down the drain since I'm not near a harbour. Too British.
Shit. Too
And
British,
also,
yeah.
Squiddy Terrence has said when only his upvoted hot satire. I can make a version because there is a lovely Three Bean Salad satire jingle, and I can make our
Yeah.
version of it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sam, you've built this in such a way that now I can't get in. Hang on, I need to make a little cube. I need to make a little
yes,
cube.
that was
shut-
that was what an accident. Yes, terrible shame.
Sam,
What a
Come over to
terrible
where I am.
accidental
come over to where I am
Yeah.
and stand near me. Over
Yeah.
here, and just stand on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
Off the wall, just on the
Right.
down there. Down there. Just you're just looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you.
I want weakness. What?
Ellie Baxter, Tim, I have over 185 highlighted messages and channel points, and you are playing a game. I will bully. In a game I know I will bully you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. So Enrich Cat Possum has suggested a USP, unique selling penis jingle. We don't really. I mean, I will make one. I'd be very happy to make one, but we don't often say unique selling penis anymore. Not since the court injunction. Mental, look, I know 10-inch Ted was a funny story, but at this point, let it be in the past.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I've only told
5.
the story a couple of times.
I've only heard it once.
According to this, coal and sand makes cooked chicken, or is that there was just cooked chicken in there? Okay.
There's cooked chicken in there. Yeah, it's not just.
Ink saying, Danny, we need a
2,
Dr.
3.
Cool theme song jingle, and that means you can summon Dr. Cool.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, chat?
Chat would like that.
You'd like that. You love Dr. Cool.
Pentel says Dr. Cool can rot in hell, which I believe they've said whilst writing that down, because obviously what you're doing right now is facilitating an accessibility need of mine, which is having things written down so I remember. And of course, you wouldn't abuse that position
Wouldn't
and that
abuse
power
that.
by not writing something down, not because I didn't need to remember it, but because you didn't want it personally. You wouldn't do that, would you, Pentel? You wouldn't think that Pentel would
Oh,
use an
piss.
accessibility of need of mine that they're fulfilling against me by not writing something
Surely.
down that I need to remember merely because they don't want it, Amy. You wouldn't have thought they would do that, would you?
That seems like abuse, Tim.
Sam, Amy, do you want to come over and tell Pentel? Do you want to tell Pentel?
I need to go back in a minute.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Good news, but personal news. Pentel has replied to my plea by saying, I will not write that down. Okay, as long as we know where we stand. As long as we know where we stand. Pentel, wow, look at that. All of a sudden, my entire list is gone. It looks like you'll have to write it down from now on and do any kind of... You know what? I respect. You've zagged. You've zagged hard. You've said, oh,
You've
that's
zagged.
interesting. Interesting, that is.
Here's the thing. Go fuck yourself.
Very Coffee Cup, can we? Sorry, Squidly tells us, can we have a Tory Tim Moments buzzer? And Very Coffee Cup has said, please, please, please. Yep, okay. Pendle, I don't know if you've actually deleted it all, but if you haven't, could you add that to the list, please? I mean, if you have, obviously, this is an entirely sort of
This is moot.
theoretical request. And a Monty song. Pentel, I
Mate,
can't fuck
boy.
myself, Sam. I'm in my period. You can. It's just
You
messy.
can. Yeah.
Do you want a jingle about that?
Period. Period sex. Jingle.
I mean, to be fair, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend has already done an excellent song called Period Sex, which I suggest you all listen to immediately.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. You like that, wouldn't you, you filthy bitch?
You'd fucking like that, wouldn't you?
What's
Yeah,
this?
you'd
What's
love
this
that,
tone?
wouldn't you?
Ah! Go. Okay, that was a good timed window because the zombie is here. Now we can see him.
It's that bit in Community where someone tells Chang to go to therapy and he's like, you'd like that, wouldn't you? And he's like, yes,
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, I really would. Molly Phantom, Sam, I've never heard the Three Bean Salad podcast, but now I rang the actual dish.
Well, Three Bean Salad is very good. I introduced Tim to it. Tim didn't know anything about it.
No, I didn't know anything
and
about it. And then Sam said,
and-
hey, Tim, do you want to listen to this great new podcast?
I think
It's
you'd
called
like
Three Bean
this.
Salad. And I did. And I was like, thank you, Sam. Thank you for letting me know
Thanks.
about it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And that's when we rang the crab bell together.
Ding, ding, ding.
FVW, hey Tim, reminder that if you break glass, you don't get it back.
Oh, yeah.
True in
unless you got-
Minecraft, true in the world.
Unless you got a special pickaxe.
I'll give you a special pickaxe in a minute, you fuck.
Do it.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Do it. But you better kill me on the first one. I've been watching this
Pentol,
show
Silk
called...
Silk Touch Enchantment keeps it. Oh,
Yep.
sorry, that is something to do with Minecraft. I was like, what is happening? Silk Touch Enchantment keep is this a
That's
thing?
a code to get into a club and get the special fisting.
Okay, I now after like 45 minutes after you made me a bed, I've laid down and it's Samson. Now I would
piss
respawn
bed.
there. The piss bed. Thank you for the piss bed.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Oh, we
for
can
the
both
piss
go.
bed. The dog. Dog? Bed is what I meant to. Okay. I meant to say bed and I said dog. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Let's do...
What does it
you-
mean though?
Can we kick Sam off the stream?
Alpha BW says definitely need a Tim read that wrong jingle. We definitely do.
What did I say? Special fist? Oh, I did say special fisting, didn't I?
You did. You did.
All right,
to be fair, Sam, you
that's
did
on
say
me.
special fist. That is on you. That's a YP. Oh god, I tried to drink some coffee, and so much of it stayed in my moustache that I lost the ability to speak. That's horrid. I need to trim my moustache. It started doing that thing where it gets involved every time I eat a sandwich.
I want some of that.
Get me involved.
Father, please. Get me some of that.
Okay. So this is our sort of main veranda, which is very nice. I like this I like this veranda.
I'm going to sort of brick up this wall because it's ugly.
Why have we got one chest, but one crafting table surrounded by forges?
We don't have to have it like that.
No, because
we
it
can have
keeps
it however
telling.
you want.
Yeah, it keeps looking. Oh, a Kofi has happened.
It matters not a shot.
From Vay Coffee Cup. I forgot to give you money last stream, I think, but I high-key don't want to give you money for this either. Anyway, I think you missed that one. We need a jingle for when you misread perfectly readable messages. So yeah, like a Tim can't read one. Do we want to make that a specific Tim can't read messages, or do we want a more general Tim has dyslexia one, where it's about whatever I get wrong, or should it be very specific, like these are short words.
Can it be a
with limited syllables?
Tim is excused from having to read.
Oh, we make it positive of like Tim, you misread that, and then
I
we play
think
the
so.
jingle where it's like he can't help it, he's
And
trying
that's
his
fine.
best. He can't help it, he's trying his best. His brain's made wrong, and so he can't read. No, he can't read. Hey, fuck you, zombie. Yeah, that's right. Burn, you filth hog. Yeah, Pendle dyslexia. Quickly turns dyslexia king emote. Vay Coffee Cup. Well, Tim is not excused. Okay, so Vay Coffee Cup is going for I'm not excused. Pentel,
Okay.
can we have a quick poll? The poll is dyslexia jingle, supportive brackets excused, or punitive brackets idiot. And those are the two sort of.
Wow. Harsh.
Those are the two options. I just chucked my pickaxe on the floor again, but don't let the fact that I chucked my pickaxe on the floor accidentally for the 500th time affect this vote. Penton has said no.
Pental, learning from the Hungarian government how to do democracy.
Wow. Geopolitical. I don't know why I did this, because I don't like it.
Oh, that's better. Right, it's less hideous now. Elfie BLW says 2 specific can't read ones, 1 for chat names and 1 for chat messages. Can it just be the exact same jingle with like
Different words.
a minor variation? Yeah.
And we still have to establish, are they supportive and we're forgiving Tim, or are they punitive? Oh, no, Pendle has actually.
There is a poll.
Squiddy Terrence, is there a lovingly disappointed? Oh, don't get me wrong. Regardless. Okay, so unfortunately, Pentel has somewhat influenced the poll in that rather than excused and blame, there's a third option called Tim Stinky.
Tim Stinky. And it's got quite a lot of votes.
I mean, do I consider that a spoiled ballot in this particular instance? It's like, right, you've you've made
these
your
are the
voice
hanging
heard.
chads.
Yeah. It's just Florida in 2000 rather.
God, was that what it was?
Oh, but you know what? It's a close dead heat between Tim Stinky and Excused. Please, everyone, don't make me write a jingle about how stinky I am because I have dyslexia. No, Tim Stinky by 2 votes. Okay, well, there we are. So I guess...
There we go. So every time you misread a piece of text,
Yeah.
you have to play the jingle that you spent 2 hours making.
Yeah, and
About how
it's
stinky
mostly
you
about
are.
how stinky I am because I can't read.
Yeah.
Is that
Wow.
accessibility? I don't know. Does it
Look at
feel
the
like...
No,
chat, you
feels
cunt.
like a crime.
Hmm.
Feels like if you did it to somebody else,
Yeah.
there'd be an inquiry.
Hmm.
You know, it would feel like something that Amy trains people not to do.
Interesting. I mean, but could it be a way of like shifting seminar tickets?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. If I... There we
Very
go.
high ceilings in the answers.
I've been told to look at the chat because I'm a cunt. Elfie BLW's done that. Hey, Tim, you're the one making the jingles. Make each one and chat can pick. That means I have to make them. LPW, oh my god, Tim. He said, hey, Tim's so stinky it wafts across the channel.
That's so
Enrich
funny.
Cat Pessim says, I'm not in smelling distant of Tim, so I don't know. So it's distance, you stinky prick. See, I'm just trying to engage in it in the way the chat has. Pento, yeah, but he can just make the excuse one sound way better, so we pick that. I am under no illusions that if I made the worst half-assed piece of shit jingle, but says I'm stinky, and then lovingly
that's-
crafted a beautiful
and it
chart-topping
costs like
song,
50,000 channel points.
I get Pharrell Williams involved because
Yeah.
he's good at songs, I suppose.
Hmm.
And then you'd be like, well, that's
Debatable.
interesting. We've decided that well, he's good at making popular songs. You can't deny
That's
that.
true. No, that is true.
You can't deny that he's the greatest artist of our generation, Sam. You can't.
I can't. No, that's
You
true. Actually, I
can't,
didn't
you
think
can't
about it like
deny
that.
that. Chat would very comfortably say, yeah, we'll have the stinky one, please.
Stinky,
We've
please.
thought about it. Verissimo, he's onto us, chat. LBW, there's a cat on my laptop and she keeps bitching at me every time I move even slightly. Stop it. Be still. Be totally still for me. I wish there to be no movement.
Cats are so reasonable.
They're so reasonable. They're so reasonable and also accepting.
Such reasonable animals.
Oh, there he is. You do realise you're replacing those not with cubes but with half walls?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to see if it would look, if it like added a
Oh!
little bit of
Yeah, no, you
interest
are right.
to it, or if it looked fun.
I know. You know what? I feel like we should have those, but then we should like replace every like second one with a glass cube for like.
Oh
that.
yeah.
So if you just want to knock out every other one, and then I'll replace
Can we
it with
make?
a cube.
Can we make glass
Glass plates.
half blocks?
I'm sure you can. I don't know how.
I don't know how. Give me 3 pieces of glass.
Verissima. That's not how that works.
Nah, those are gone, mate.
How do I chuck them down?
Q.
For somebody who throws his pickaxe on the floor using Q about once every 12 seconds, you'd think I'd know. But I just think of it as a
You
button I shouldn't
cannot-
press.
No, you cannot make glass slabs. Okay.
Verissimo, might I once again suggest we get a special jingle for when Tim is wearing a nice jumper? Put it on the list. Put it on the list.
Let me see if.
Oh, LFBW, not laptop Tim. If you were on my laptop, stream would be paused or shrunk, or there'd be a button mash message. Lilio's28 message with a slight medical content warning. My sister got her tubes tied, and her neutered cat seat keeps sitting on her incision, which feels like vengeance. How do you like it? Ackleyback says, alas, there is no half-slab glass block.
No, there isn't. How
No.
does that look? Does that look weird?
I kind of like it with like...
So I took out the sunken block, so it's sort of, because I could go like that.
And then I
put
might,
stairs in.
if I that in the middle? Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, fuck off. Like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I need more. I need more. Good heavens.
Whoa!
We need more! Gordon's alive.
Fuck.
No, that's not the next line.
Fuck. Not that I'm wasting glass blocks or anything. In which cat possum, Tim can't read the instructions on the soap. What?
Oh, it's because you're stinky.
Oh, yeah.
Are there instructions on soap? I've never actually checked. There probably aren't. It's not like, listen up, stinko.
Hey, so you're a filth.
So you've decided to be a little pig boy.
So you're a filth, right? How to not be filth?
Filth pig?
Three steps. Step 1, stop filth.
No more filth.
Place
Step 2.
soap on hand. Rub on stink hole. Wash hand before eating next.
Did you take these blocks on the corners out on purpose?
What? Yeah, because you were putting
These
a
ones.
stair in, weren't you?
Well, I'm not sure now. How does this? Because I can't. Right, if it's a full block,
Yeah.
does that look good or is that
Well,
bad?
you can see it, which I don't mind. But you can see it.
You can
Yeah,
see
because
it
what I
from-
like is the fact that because of the ray tracing, especially, I think when you have it exposed, the glass cube will glow a bit because there'll be light hitting it from the side. I think.
So about this, like that.
Usty Birdie, do not put soap directly on your stink hole; it will sting. Well, only if you've got little abrasions. Whereas I have a perfectly healed stink hole. So, brag. I don't have any skin breaks around my skin hole. Skin hole, stink hole. That might be the thing I wish I hadn't said on the internet the most.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that interesting? Of all the things I've said,
Yeah.
that is weirdly one
That's
of
the
the few
one,
times
is it?
I've said something out loud and thought, I'd really rather that
I
wasn't.
wish I would.
out
Shouldn't
and
have said
about.
that. Yeah. Oh well. Too late now.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
No,
clip
it's not-
that.
Clip, yeah, clip that if you wouldn't mind. Usty Birdie, okay, show off.
Please don't put soap up your bits.
Oh,
and then
I thought you were about to
ruin-
say on your bits, and I was like, I think it's kind of necessary, but yes, up.
Yeah, you got to soap them up, but don't soap them in.
Yeah. You need to soap,
'cause you'll
soap
give your-
around.
You'll mess up your butthole pH. And then your butthole pH, you'll be have an acidic butthole, and nobody wants that.
Sound know what we were aiming for.
Don't know.
First and
Assume
most clipped clip coming up. Hey, LFBW. Hey, Tim, just a reminder we can clip things.
I'm gonna.
Squiddly Terrence,
proper,
Tim,
like,
go and buy menthol soap. It'll burn your bunghole. Smoked
real
and
nice.
hang on. It'll burn like your bunghole smoked and Newport. Squiddly Terrence, again, we've done this before. Are you an American by any chance? Because that is the most sort of like New Jersey kind of like.
I got yourself a Newport, eh?
Hey, why don't you buy some menthol soap? It'll burn your bunghole like it smoked a fucking Newport. Is that New Jersey? I can't remember. I always get in trouble. Squealy Terrence, I'm aggressively American. What part of America are you from? Good bit or the bad bit? That's right, chat. You get to choose.
You get to
Do-
choose.
Is it good bit or a bad bit? A Brit decides which are the good bits and the bad bits of America. Very coffee. I'm state neighbours with Jersey, so that would mean New York, obviously, New York State. Does Connecticut neighbour with
Does
Jersey?
Connecticut to New Jersey? Is it
Connecticut.
spelled Connecticut?
Washington D.C. is nearby. Virginia is nearby down the coast. I don't know if they go up far enough.
Washington District of
Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, Willie Terrence. I'm a PA gang. Chugs buddy. Pennsylvania. Look at a fucking map.
You look at a map.
Hang on. People say
Didn't
Very
Tim
Coffee
just
Cup.
name a bunch
Did
of places
I did not.
that-
I did not say that. Very Coffee Cup. What did I say? You said.
Shut up, Tim.
Okay, I'm being told to shut up by Alpha BLW. Shut up, Pennsylvania, Tim. This is not a new topic. Brooklyn. Okay. Eddie Sauerboy is the Connecticut person. Hang on, I'm just going to Google
Ah.
map. Yeah, it has no history saying that I've looked at maps before, so this is interesting. Okay, now I'm just going to establish for myself how wrong I was, or maybe how unreasonable chat is that I suggested that Connecticut might be near
It
New
is, isn't
Jersey.
it?
Well, I'm pretty sure
It's
it
like-
is.
One state away, isn't it? Isn't there maybe because you got isn't Connecticut directly south of New York? Or is that
Okay,
not wrong,
New
Molly?
York. Yeah, okay. So the assertion that it was in any way ridiculous to say that Connecticut might share a border with New Jersey, given that New York is here. New York State goes up there. New
Yeah.
Jersey is there. Connecticut is over the other side there and also borders New York. So for me to say that Connecticut and New Jersey, and in fact, it might not actually share a border, but like by about 50 miles, because there's a corner where it comes in real close, but then New
Yeah.
York State gets in the way. Yeah,
It's a little
between
slither.
between like Hastings on Hudson and and then just past Valhalla. I wonder, can I do a distance?
Is there a place
thing?
called Valhalla in
There
New
is.
York?
Oh yeah, of course there is. So if I go
Nice.
directions from here,
Yeah.
directions to here. So this is using roads. So not nearly as direct.
Not as the crow flies.
It is 19.4 miles by car on roads,
Mm.
which means it's probably about 15, maybe even 12 miles. So people who are being dicks about me suggesting that Connecticut and New Jersey might be near each other, there is just over 10 miles between them. So next...
Do you regret your words and deeds,
LPW,
chaps?
Connecticut is a fucking 5-hour drive away from New Jersey. Is it? Maybe if you're on the other side of Connecticut.
On the other
You-
side of it,
You,
but
you fucking twat. You fucking twats. I'm not usually an aggressive man, but I will fight you physically in the street with a broken glass glued on to an angry glove. If you come to me and suggest that Connecticut and New Jersey are not near each other when there is a point where they are less than 20 miles apart from each other. LVW, I fucking live in New Jersey. I'll fucking fight you back. And sure, LVW, I would love that fight. But what you cannot say to me is that it is a 5-hour drive from Connecticut to New Jersey, when what you're saying
there are
is it's a
parts of-
5-hour drive from a bit of Connecticut that's far away from New Jersey.
I think
Because yes, of
chat, you're
course.
gonna have to give
I'm
up on
so
this. I think.
angry. I've
Chat.
never been more cross in mind. Rainbow Nerd, I'm with Elfie. Well, fuck you. I'll fight you as well.
Chat, you've whiffed it.
You're a bunch of fucks, and I've had it up to here with you. Ink St. Danny, Tim, you said not an hour ago that you've never fought anyone. How well do you think that's going to go? Well, it depends how short the person is. Because the thing about fighting, and I believe this is acknowledged by people who can fight really well, is that at a certain point, if they're bigger than you, unless you've got a weapon, there is an
You're gonna
issue of, yeah, but like they're bigger, and so they can use their weight against you, and that's just a problem. LVW, in all caps, 5 hours from where I live then, sure, fuck you. The US is fucking huge, Tim. States are far apart even if they're not right next to each other. No, but the thing is, LVW,
But that wasn't the question, was
what
it?
we were saying is Connecticut near New Jersey? Not, is the furthest point of Connecticut away from New Jersey far from New Jersey? Because that is a self-evident fact. Is the bit that's far away from the thing is not something we were establishing. And you shouted at me and called me an idiot, and I believe you said I should go fuck myself and die in an abandoned well far out of a range where anybody could hear you if you were shouting help, help, and then the rats come and consume your living flesh whilst you still scream for help. I believe that's a direct quote, Elfie B.
think that's it.
LW.
I'm pretty sure I remember that being a direct quote as well. So
Inkstein Danny,
Apology
I forgot
accepted?
you were a giant. Yeah, apology accepted. Inkstein Danny says, oh yes, I forgot you were a giant. And Rich Cat Bottom says, white British man angry about things he knows nothing about. That's my role. Like, if I didn't do that, what would I do?
who would I be?
What, like invent something that somebody already invented and then patent it first, and then claim that means it's mine?
take credit for it.
You made a little bed plinth. That's nice.
Yeah.
Squiddy Terrence, I think Hangover Tim needs a hug and a snack and a rest home. Inkstone Danny,
Probably.
Tim, you've made your point. Now calm down and read my Ko-fi. Oh, okay. There's a Ko-fi. Okay, hang on.
Give him money to calm him down quickly.
Give me my cash to suck on like a dummy. Jasper, paying you some of my actual money to make you actually consider it. You should let chat members make and submit jingles for chat members to vote on. Chat, I am so fully behind this idea. Yeah, I have been behind few ideas more than I am behind the idea that if you make and submit some things to this stream, and then we can use them and play them, I would love that so very much. Shiny Blackbird says Hungover Tim is fighty. Huh, didn't know that. It's true.
He's real mad.
LVW, given Tim complains about 2-hour drives, an hour and a half is a fucking lot, apparently. LVW, the closest point from northern New Jersey to southwest Connecticut is approximately 40 miles. Driving distance between states is 16 miles, taking about 1 hour and 24 minutes. Okay. Oh, fucking okay. The closest point from northern New Jersey. I'm not talking about north and
but
south.
that
I'm
wasn't-
talking about the two physically closest. I don't.
Oh, look what you've done, chat. You've made him stand up. You've made him stand up, for goodness sake.
Go onto Google Maps. And
Everyone go onto Google Maps
Everyone go
right
onto
now.
Google Maps right now, and look for, you know what? Let's say Hastings on Hudson, New York. Hastings on Hudson, New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Let's
are
have a
you fucking looking at there, Sam?
So we're looking at a sort of township, town of Hastings on Hudson. We got the town borders drawn in there. Very nice.
Very nice.
So this is on the border of New York and New Jersey.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So. And what is on the other side of that?
Interesting. There's something over here to the east.
Yeah, just beyond White Plains, New
Now-
York. Is another border,
Now
isn't there?
There's another border. Hang on. Let me just have a look over here on this border. So here we've got New Jersey, and then the border's New York, and then I just go over here a little bit. Oh, what's this? What's over here? That's
over there?
weird. That's funny, isn't it? Because over here is this place called Connect 4. No, that's not
No,
it.
it's not how you pronounce it, is it?
That's not, is it? It's Connecticut.
Oh.
Oh dear.
You mean in the same Connecticut from a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court fame, Connecticut?
Yes. So let's have a look at this, the points between here. So let's go, because you can do a measured distance. So that's the first point. 2.
And once this is done, I want no more conversation about this, and I don't want to hear a peep from you, LPBLW, about
So
where
if we-
different points are near.
Basically, if we take that corner of New Jersey,
Uh-huh.
where that borders on the the border of New York and New Jersey,
Yeah, interesting.
and we go directly sort of due east from there
Yeah, okay, interesting.
to Connecticut, it's 20 kilometers. It's
20
just
kilometers.
under 20 kilometers.
So
Which in freedom units is 12.4 miles.
12.4 miles. So do you think,
Not
Sam, it would be
that far.
reasonable for me to go to LVBLW's house and paint 12.4 miles on my chest in pig's blood and
Yeah.
scream, "That's how far away they
12.4
are,
miles.
you truculent fark"?
Yeah. I hope you regret your words and deeds, chat.
LVBW, there's a fucking bridge required to get between them, and there's no fucking bridge at that close bit, you dicks. At what point,
That wasn't the
LVBLW,
question.
did I ever claim that what I was saying was it's easy to drive very quickly between the two states? Somebody asked me, what states border what states? And I suggested one that was not bordering it, but only by 12 miles. People are concerned about my blood sugar?
Yeah, maybe you do need a biscuit.
You fuck yourself, Sam! You British cunt.
Maybe I'm just
Sorry.
saying. Maybe a biscuit wouldn't be the worst idea in the world.
I'm gonna move to America and buy a weapon. For legal reasons, I cannot stress how much that is a joke.
I would never move to
I would
America, but I
never
would
move
buy a gun.
You buy one in England on the black market. Right. Also, for a disclaimer, everything's fine. I'm having a good time. And LFBLW, I love you and everything you've ever done.
You just buy one that got a decommissioned firearm that was
Yeah,
recommissioned by a
just,
yardie.
And then just
It's fine.
A yardie? A
yardie,
yardie?
yes.
Specifically. The Yardies, the Jamaican gang? Is that Yardies?
Yeah.
There you go. Good bunch of lads,
Very
I'm
chill.
sure.
Yeah, real chill guys. Yeah, so
But I ain't going to bother him with this.
Padlock chat. Words and deeds regressed.
But yes, back to the point, I would really, really like it if people send things to us and we could play them. If somebody sent jingles, I would very happily, much like Three Bean Salad, the only podcast there is,
Play
jingles people send in, and then if we like them, if we like them enough, we vote on it and we can adopt them as sort of full-time jingles.
So, in Greenwich, Connecticut, there is a museum called Bruce Museum, which I would love if it were just a museum of
With different
Bruce's
Bruce
throughout
Lee,
history.
Bruce
Bruce
Campbell.
Lee, Bruce Forsyth. But it's just named after somebody called Bruce. So
It's a shame.
it's a shame.
How do you make those little half walls, those little stone half walls?
If you get 3 of whatever material and
Yeah.
put them on the bottom row of a crafting bench.
Okay,
sorry,
yes.
no, that's slab. Sorry,
A stonebrick slab,
so-
yes.
so 6 at the bottom
Makes a
gives
slab.
you the wall. Makes
Right.
if 3 at the bottom makes a slab and 6 at the bottom makes a wall. Makes like 6
Okay.
walls. I think.
Although I've just realised I've got some slabs already, so I can just use these ones. Did that wrong.
So we should probably build. Well, we're 6:45. So
I forgot how
What
much
I usually
time
do-
really does fly when we're playing this one, and when I'm
Minecraft,
shouting,
yeah.
when I stop for 15 minutes to shout at an American for deigning to think they know more about America than I do. These people.
I usually build just a staircase, like to
I'm building
mine.
one right now. Oh,
Just
sorry,
straight-
a
to go
mining
straight
mining
down.
staircase. Okay, I'm just building
Yeah,
one
yeah.
up so we got easy access to
Oh, sure.
the outside, and then we need to put like a door in it maybe.
Because we need iron and
Do you hope I'm not
all the rest of
building upwards into a cliff face that's moving up at the same rate I'm digging up? Maybe I should turn and go that way. There we go. So if I were to... Oh, no. Okay, so I need to put a door there. I don't have a door. I suspect I need to go make a door.
it. Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a door, make a door.
Make a door. When God
so-
needs a door, he makes a door.
Please make your jingles, and I will also make jingles. We'll both make jingles, and send them to my work email, not the one for the school I work at. I cannot stress enough. that you
Tim
shouldn't
at
send them there.
importantjob.com.
It's a weird email, but you know,
Yeah.
you can send them to contactstellatim@gmail.com. Contact Stellar, like Stella Firma, Tim @gmail.com. And I made that email because I realised a little while ago, occasionally I do need people just to send me things in a
Just
way
to
that doesn't
email you.
mean that they know my personal email address. And you know what? It's not because I'm like, I don't want you to know my personal email address necessarily. It's actually also to do with the fact that email address is one I've had, my personal one is one I've had for so long, and it's been signed up to so much shit over the years. I constantly miss things
Because it's too much garbage.
because it's
in
too
there.
much garbage.
Yeah.
I need more cube.
It happens.
Thank you, LPBLW. Vice versa, but personally delivering them on the USB drive to your work is fine, right? Yeah. Window Cat Possum, Tim at loudbeard.face.
Oh, I found a scary cave.
Oh, you like a scary cave?
A scary cave. A ravine.
If I stop out, just send it to Tim on LinkedIn. Yeah. Or LinkedIn. LinkedIn works as well.
Oh, LinkedIn is the best social network for communication.
Sam, do you know what I like more
What's
than
that?
anything else? I like going on LinkedIn because I have to update something.
Yeah.
And then seeing emails from people that want me to help them
Sure.
do headhunting in a way
yeah.
that I used to have to when I worked in headhunting. And then
Yeah.
going, and deleting that message knowing that I don't care and never have to deal with that ever again.
Nice. That must feel great.
It's a good feeling. It's a
Just
good,
like-
nice feeling that I like.
Delete.
It's like, cool.
I got a spam phone call the other day that was just a very quick message of like, "Hello, I am Rajandra, and I'm trying to reach you about a job. Please add me on WhatsApp." And then it hung up. That was it.
And did it work? Did you?
Oh, straight away. I definitely didn't immediately block that number from everything.
Ah,
I was like, well, this seems legit.
yeah. Because they seem, well, Spasandra really needs to get in touch with you.
Yeah. I am Spasandra calling from...
I need to talk to you about a pros you have in. In Squiddy Toad's headhunting, Tim was a bounty hunter. In a way, I hunted hearts. But the heart hunter was... Oh, you can just sort of strip the grass off of a
Oh, I
block.
found a
if you
cave. Found another cave.
You sort of,
Yeah, you can. Give it a little slap.
and it just sort of takes off the top layer of whatever you slap.
Yeah.
Does it work on
Yeah.
stones?
No.
You wouldn't think so. Can I put that stuff back on?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, it doesn't seem like something you could be able could do, does it?
The old...
Switcheroo.
I love that feeling. One of my favorite feelings in Minecraft is when you're mining facing a wall, and
Yeah.
just the knowledge that there is probably a creeper coming up behind you.
Oh yeah.
It's almost certainly there. Just that glorious fear.
Of like,
Well, this is probably it.
love it if it wasn't it, but it probably is it.
Probably will be. Anyway, good night, world.
I had a good run in a way. And obviously, good is a relative term. Oh no, I need to put that.
Right. Yes, I've unearthed a gigantic cavern.
Oh, where did you go?
So from in the base, there is a staircase by the
Oh.
bedroom.
Look at this.
Hello, zombie.
Oh.
How are you doing?
Charlie Void finished the first crochet project. Nice. Pental, could you send me... resume. Business boy Tim is dead, but sometimes it's like we can still hear his voice. He's never far from us. Could you the list, the list that we made, and by we I mean you, whilst I shouted. How will that be to me? Oh, you have
Oh my
unearthed
God.
a big cavern.
There's like 30 Endermen down here.
Oh,
Why are there so many Endermen?
because they want to
Please
end
don't.
it.
I think they want to end me. There's like an Enderman spawner. Is that even a thing?
Sam, did you just? I can't find. I can see the big pit, but where
Yeah.
are you? Are you down in the big pit?
No, I've gone. I found
Oh.
a sort of subsidiary pit.
Oh, I can see you
hang
over
on.
there. Yeah,
I can see your name tag. Right, let me come
it's
to
sort
you.
of above me, and I don't know how you've got there.
No, I'm not sure how I got here either.
How did I get here? Oh, there you are. Yeah.
This is
Found
not.
you.
This is not my beautiful cake. Anyway, there we are.
Okay, so so we went over here, but then there just appears to
So
be
that's
1,000.
the staircase.
So,
Just want to have a look. Just want to have a little look. Why is there light down there?
lava.
Well, lava, but then there's a chunk where there's light. But Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's some
Um,
reflections off of the gold. I think they glow.
Oh, I
bit.
see. Okay. I thought I might have been infected with some ray tracing. Some ray tracing accidentally got mixed in. Right, how do I get out of my...
Oh, yeah, it's just up here. I think. Yeah, through, I think. Oh, no.
Nope.
No, back.
Back.
Then over here. Because
Here.
I was quite
No.
close to...
That's not it. We were like right... Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here and then up.
Down
Down and then up. Right.
Yeah.
I've got an inventory full of garbage, so...
I'm really hassling.
Are you
down the
guys
stairs.
lost? No, not anymore.
No.
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 I'm going to say no.
Little
Give it a little bit lost.
little bit lost. And you can have some jump in the pit, jump in. The lava's nice and warm, like a hot tub. Call of the void, lava, do a flip. Tim, do a flip. Garen, I was expecting one of the boys to push the other off. Versimmer, Ben would have done it. LBW, oh no, we used to have someone who was good at directions when Ben was here.
Oh yeah, I've absolutely no sense of direction.
No,
As
he's
soon
got
as
what we call
I
the
go
garbage
down-
compass inside of him.
Yeah, I've got directional insanity.
Directional insanity. Which way did we get into this cavern? It is hard to tell how we can get out it again. Directional insanity. That was some of the tune. Who is Ben? Ben mentioned jingle. Yeah, we can have a Who is Ben jingle. Pentel, put it on the list. Who is Ben? Oh, can we share this list with everyone so they can kind of like fulfill...
Yeah, make it a shared
they
Google
can-
Doc or something.
Pentel, can you work that out somehow? Could that just go into it like a shared Google Doc? And then as part of the deal of you doing that is I will pay the March split before the end of April as opposed to what I did last time, which was pay the February split after the end of March because you said, Tim, would you like to do the split, please? And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah, sorry. So how about the deal is you do that and I do my fucking job. Pentel, why am I doing all of this? You know.
It's just
You-
how
you-
the cookie
you-
crumbles, isn't it?
You know what? You could get Moose to do some of it as well. That's also an option. It's just incredibly important that at no point do we decide that what the answer is that I should, because I will be doing something. You know, I'll be writing songs. I've got to play these games, which is pretty tricky.
Yeah, they're really hard.
You know, working down the game's minds.
Oh, did you?
Karen,
place the
Tim
bed
keeps
again?
forgetting
God's
Moose exists.
sake.
I don't forget that Moose exists, but for some reason, whenever there's some admin oh, I stood on a torch. Oh no, I didn't stand on a torch. There's a skeleton in here. So we might
Nice.
need to build. We need to like carve out
How
some
did he
space.
get in?
I think he jumped. Yeah, he jumped down here.
Oh, little shit.
Right, I'll mine out.
I need to make a big, complicated redstone door that will take me 2 hours, and I will cry most of the time.
Why would that? What's special about the special redstone door?
Well, it means that you can make it completely monster-proof, which is nice, and have like a door that is from the out. You can't see it from the outside. You know, it's
Oh.
like just a wall of rock, and then
Huh.
I've done it once, and it took something from me that I will never get back.
Oh, apparently it said Tim turned around. It did not jump down from there. Hey Tim, by the way, when I'm caught up with stream sheet, I'm going to share the sheet with you. Oh, yes, please.
So we could fill it in with glass.
did
That
it-
was somebody.
Oh, we could fill it in
mentioned
with
that.
glass. Yes. Did it did
So-
it come down through this door? No, the door's still intact. Is there a hole in the roof? No. So where do you think it came from? Shovel. Oh, I should be using a shovel. Also, people were asking why did you use a pickaxe on it? It was because it was shooting me at the time. Oh no, I need to fill that back in. It was shooting at me at the time, so I didn't think arsing around in my inventory looking for a sword was going to result in me not dying.
Oh, that does actually look alright. I was worried that glass panes would look like shit next to walls, but they actually look pretty good.
It just
Yeah,
had
let me-
smashing. Oh, Do you think, Sam? Do you think maybe they came here? That it came in here by using the block that I put in, so I could get in.
Yeah, probably.
I'll just
get rid of that. Just give that the old heave ho.
Pop myself in.
So
Tim,
that
you're
looks
about
alright,
to
doesn't
die.
it?
No, I am about to die. Just eat some pork.
I've got
Because I know when
flipping
I'm dying.
Jamiroquai stuck in my head now, thanks to you.
Logical insanity.
Was Jamiroquai good, or was everyone just
That's a good song. Logical
was there like
Insanity.
a gas leak or something?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
LVW, eat something. Very coffee cup, eat more. That's what's good. I'm sure that my heart rate is as low as it is right now. I am shaking. Yeah, people get very cross when they watch me play Minecraft.
Yeah. You should have a health risk warning
Yeah.
for heart conditions and
And I'll just check my heart rate. Okay, my heart rate is currently. Sam, would you like to guess my heart rate right now?
69.
It is
baby.
exactly 69, baby.
Nice.
Which is a very healthy heart rate and also pretty cool.
That's a good heart rate.
It's a lovely heart rate. I've always had a weirdly stable. Given that I just drank a cup of coffee as well. I mean, if I move and talk, it goes up to like 80. If you're sort of like gesticulating, but if I'm just still, it does go below 70. Does cosplay. Mine is 82 at the moment. Not horrible for me, to be honest. No, as long as you're below 90, you're generally kind of okay at rest. Although obviously it is only one data point. I like it when it's raining outside, and we're in here.
It's lovely, isn't it?
But as Pantel says, it is time. Alpha BW, Tim, what was your heart rate when we were fighting about Connecticut? I could actually genuinely see. Hang on, we will finish in mere moments.
It dropped out. It was like 41. Tim
Yeah,
was at
The
like a
cold
sort of
rage.
reptilian calm.
Just going into Samsung Health. Oh, there's updates to their terms and conditions. Heart rate per hour. Okay. So what time? Oh, here we are. So when were we shouting about that? That was in the last hour. It went up to 96 when I was shouting about Connecticut.
That sounds about right.
You know, below sort of a
Not
like a really sort
not
of like
strenuous
pacey walk.
exercise. Yeah.
Later 28 to be TBT to when TBT. Think back to
Thursday.
think back to
back-
when
oh.
I sent him a whole Kofi to make him take a piece of medium armor off a Starion. Yeah. Ali Baxter, Tim, I'm nearly perfectly still and I do not have said a word in 2 hours. My BPM is in the high 70s. I wish my heart rate was ever below 70 while I'm upright. Is that perhaps, Ali Baxter, due to not
Underlying
comorbidity,
condition.
an underlying condition? So I'm not going to be like, why is your heart rate so high? Because you probably know why. That's of course, mate. Recently realised POTS is a time. I've been checking my heart rate and it's a time recently. Yes, Amy has POTS and often she's sitting completely still and her heart rate is like in the mid 80s to 90. Bendel, I will give you the list tonight, by the way. Thank you very much, Bendel. And Jelly Back said, I do have POTS. I do have POTS. And Fresman says, but also to be fair, Tim is very stressful. So thank you very much for joining us. I think we will continue to play Minecraft. I'm also going to hopefully do some streams, and I'll let you know when they're happening, Sam, as well, in case you want to join for some co-play.
Yeah.
Of South of Midnight, which has just come out, which I'm very happy about. It looks fun. And also Blueprints. Sounds like Blueprints, which is a sort of a detective game that has come out, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Oh, and also people have suggested we should rate Ali Baxter. Actually, my heart rate is lowering watching this.
We're very calming. We have a very calming effect on people.
LVBLW. Should I add POTS to the list of, hey, could my health shit be this? Definitely worth it. Definitely worth looking into it. Raid channel. We will raid. Who should we raid, everyone? There's nobody I'm following that's live. Who's a nice person to raid? Who's a nice, friendly person who we can raid? Maybe a friend of yours. Maybe an enemy, but an enemy that you've accepted.
A good
that,
enemy.
You know, it's at least partially your fault. Sam, I don't mind it, but why
Yeah.
is it cubes to here?
Yeah, I don't,
and then
I'm
you're
not sure
not-
about that.
or maybe these could be windowed off, and then these aren't because this is much more the veranda, and maybe we could put like a glass wall in here, like a sunroom.
Yeah, let's try that. And if that works, we'll keep it, because I'm not sold on all of these design decisions quite yet, but we're getting there.
I'm just doing this because I'm waiting until somebody suggests, giving everybody a moment to suggest some streamers. I'll just put that there so we remember. It does fill in quite nicely. Cool. Yeah.
That's all right.
No. Dudlick. We could do that. Dudlick is currently streaming Blueprints. And I think the raid phrase will be Connecticut is close to New Jersey, you fucking asshole. But that you probably can't swear in the raid phrase. So Connecticut is close to New Jersey, ... asshole. I think is going to be the phrase.
Yeah.
We're not going to type it, but it's implicit that it also is everybody pointing at Elfie BLW.
Yeah.
Oh no, he won't
Everyone
mind.
understands that.
Mermaid.
Lesbian.
No, hang on. People are saying don't do that because arsehole is still a swear. That's fair. And then they've suggested Blesbian, which is going to be the one because it's concise and fun. Blesbian is the raid phrase. I like how often I'm totally overruled. No, Tim, the raid phrase is Blesbian. So Blesbian is going to be the raid phrase. So we're going to start the raid. Thank you very much to Pentel. Moose obviously had to pop away for the last bit of this, but thank you very much, Moose, especially if you're watching in the VOD, which you obviously do, because you want to make sure you're up to speed on all of the things, all the important things we said in chat. So please do... and Sam as well. Thank you, Sam. I suppose.
Oh, hello.
I suppose thank you, Sam. Thank you to me. Thank you to Jesus Christ. And most importantly, thank you to Amy Dickinson. So enjoy the rest of your weekends. Blesbian is the phrase. I'll see you all very soon. I love you. Goodbye.
Love you. Bye.
Sam, I just realised the Stream Deck is frozen. The button's not working,
Fucking
so
Stream Deck.
So it's just fucking, here we go.